You came on the scene with one of the biggest movies of all time, The Sixth Sense. Then you made a second film, which I happen to think was better than The Sixth Sense.
I love the second one, yeah.
Talking about Unbreakable.
Yeah, you guys really dug that. Except Jackie hated it, I remember.
Jackie, well, look where Jackie
Yeah,
is.
he ain't here anymore. Notice that.
I thought Bruce Willis's performance in there was one of his best in years, which you got out of him. You know, he wasn't being, he was believable. And that film was huge. It wasn't as big as everyone expected. Right. After Sixth Sense, how much did that gross?
I think 250 million.
250 million.
Yeah.
So
that
then,
sucks.
Yeah, I think that Unbreakable made about 83 million or something.
No, Unbreakable made 250 million.
Oh, it
That
did?
was a terrible flop.
What did Sixth Sense make?
666.
666 million.
Yeah.
So Unbreakable is viewed as a flop because I don't know why people root against you. But that's no flop. That's a $250 million film. Go try and make $250 million worth of film. I mean, that's an amazing amount of money.
And can I say something? I think Unbreakable is a phenomenal film. I was telling you during the break how much I love it. But I think that the number you gave, 250, is probably a worldwide number. And I don't think it did as well domestically. Although I thought it was a phenomenal movie.
It did about 100.
You know, do they
100.
care where the money comes from?
I never understood that. Why do they count the grosses of a film domestically and internationally? Like,
Oh, no,
who
it's
cares?
the same pot.
It's the same pot.
Yeah.
Exactly the same money. So, like, for example, like Adam Sandler's gigantic domestic, but doesn't have foreign, you know,
Right.
like that. So, but there's somebody that might have the exact same foreign numbers, and so they're actually double.
Yeah.
The
So, I
box
mean,
office
you're no
stuff.
slouch. You made some decent money. Then you made, what was the third movie you made?
Signs.
Signs, which did really well, right?
Back when Mel Gibson had some sense, yeah.
How much money did that make?
400.
400 million.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm making a point here. Just stay with me.
Okay.
So 400 million. Then you did the movie with Ron Howard's daughter.
Yeah, The Village.
The
Right?
Village.
Yeah,
How much did that make?
270.
$270 million. You've
And
never.
they still said that was a disappointment.
Well, that was actually the third most profitable movie of the entire year behind
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 and Shrek 2.
Yeah,
But
because what did it
everybody was
cost you to
saying-
make that
It
movie?
was like 60.
60 million.
Yeah, but everybody was saying at the time, oh, Village is not doing so well.
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know who they're holding me to, but
And you've made Hollywood how much money at this point?
I think 1.6 billion or
All
something.
right, so here's my
Wow.
point. So you made 1.6 billion for Disney. Disney made all those movies. You have this incredible relationship with Disney.
Right.
1.6 billion. Can you imagine making one? Oh, actually, I did make 1.6 billion for a company.
And more, yeah, sure.
Look where I
You know
am.
exactly how I
That's
feel.
right. So 1.6 billion dollars.
Right. That's theaters only.
That's not DVD, that's not TV.
There's
Jeez.
another billion on DVD.
Wow.
So you've made about $3 billion for this.
Probably 2.5.
$2.5 billion
Yeah.
for this company. So now you come up with your next movie, which is the movie you're out promoting now, and that's Lady in the Water.
Correct.
Okay. Starring Paul Giamatti, who I
Right.
know, and Ron Howard's daughter again.
Again, right.
What's with you and Ron? What do you have a hard on for Ron Howard? Do you want to be tight with him? I mean,
With
she's
Ron?
good, but why not use a different chick? What's going
Well,
on with you?
I tend to kind of use people more than once. Like Joaquin, I used twice, and
Right.
Bruce, I used twice. That kind of thing.
You in love with this bitch or what? What's going on?
She's
here?
a good lady.
Well, you got a hot for her, right?
No,
You like
nothing
working
Is
with
like
she your
that. Very,
muse?
very, very,
She
very
your muse?
professional.
So listen to this story and see if I got this right. 'Cause
Okay, yeah,
I've-
okay, I'll correct you if you got it wrong.
All right. So you had an idea based on a story you used to tell your kids
Correct.
that there was a lady living in the pool at your house.
Right. It was just one of the bedtime stories I told the kids.
Which is so bizarre because the story my kids loved the most when they were young is we had Pool Monster. It was this guy who lived in the pool.
Are you saying that M. Night ripped you off?
Yeah. No, but I
Here
can
we
relate
go.
to this. I can
Here
relate
we
to this. It was called Bubble Monster. And the Bubble Monster would come out, and I, you know what? I thought it was a dumb story. Maybe I should have made it into a film.
Look at you.
It was really bad.
Disney would have thrown you out, too.
Yeah, my story wasn't as elaborate. So you had this thing that, you did with your kids, and you said, I'm going to make a movie called Lady in the Water
Right.
about a lady who lives in a pool. Paul Giamatti, regular guy. All of a sudden, there's a lady living in his pool.
Correct. And he finds out, right?
And he finds out. All right. So you write the script, and then you bring it to Disney, right?
Right.
Your partner for so long in all your films.
Okay.
Do you have a deal with them where you have to show them a film first?
I mean, not actually. Generally, no. On that particular one, I did, but I have always showed them give them, just kind of a moral thing, just kind of come in.
You didn't have like a certain
On that
number
particular
of
one,
deal?
on that one, I particularly did, but on none of the others, and I did it anyway.
All right, you were contractually obligated to show them.
Show it to them.
Okay. So you write the script, and it's, upon completion,
Yes.
you send it to the person who reads the scripts home. Is that true? Was that
yes.
the first move as soon as you finished?
Yes.
All right. So is a man or a woman that you send the script to?
Well, there's a few people.
A couple of people
Yes.
you send it.
Now, do you send them as you go along, or is it a completed script?
No, well, that was part of the thing. Was I hadn't quite finished it, but I thought that everything would be cool since
Since you're M. Night
You're M.
Shyamalan.
Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool. So but I was I could tell there was something really exciting happening in the script. I hadn't quite gotten it yet.
Right.
And it was a little raw, but I thought it was going to be fine.
Why would you send them a raw script? I mean, why not send them the finished script?
Well, I did, because there's kind of, simultaneous things happening where you get the cast and you start getting the crew together. You pick a slot when you're going to shoot it. So it's not necessarily like, say it took me an extra 3 more months to finish it, which it did. That time we could be spending setting it up, and rather than doing it linearly, we could be a little bit more efficient with it. So it was just that kind of, hey, we're all going to make this, so let's just.
For future film writers out there, is it a mistake to send a raw script to anybody?
Absolutely.
Now you've learned that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing was, I think that I didn't realize at the time, that you have to just always just finish it. People don't have the vision to just to see the frame of the house and say it's going to be great. A lot of people can't. Even the people that do it for a living.
That's right. Sometimes people don't have vision. Okay.
You just finish it.
So you send it. Now you started to become upset because when you sent the script over, one of the women who's supposed to read it wouldn't even read it.
Okay, well, now you're starting to reference a book that was written about me,
Okay.
a reporter's version of what happened to me over the last year
You're
and a
saying
half.
that book is not true?
Not that it's not true. It's his take
Right.
on the events that happened.
But wasn't it true that what you felt was they came to you, you had a meeting with
Right.
Disney.
That's correct.
And Disney said to you, we don't like the film.
They didn't. What they said was, it's real strange, and it is. And they didn't really understand where I was going with it.
That sounds interesting to me.
Yeah.
Isn't The Sixth Sense real strange?
Well,
Isn't
well-
The Village real strange?
Yeah, they're all, when you start to get that's the thing that I started bringing up, which was that this has always been the issue, which is, I'm not typically conventional, and the things that aren't conventional have always been an issue. So Unbreakable at the time was a big conflict.
So when you wrote the film, and now you have a meeting with Disney, Disney said, we don't think the film is ready to go, and we don't want to put money into this thing.
No, actually,
And you left the meeting and cried.
well, what actually happened was, I have a final cut and all those things, and I just never ever want to use that
Right.
power, because it's if you're pulling the gun on somebody, then
You like to
that's-
be collaborative. By final
Absolutely.
cut,
You want to be
mean
supported.
you
Yeah.
could override the studio's feelings on
yes,
any
on
film,
anything,
but you
right.
like to be a team player.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I'm not in that place where I don't want to, I won't do a good job. I just won't do a good job. So when it was playing out like that, and I just realized that they had, just didn't see it. Or the thing that, I guess the way I interpreted it, and it's just my interpretation, was the things in the movies, the 4 movies previous, that were unusual and unorthodox were the things that were, God, if you just didn't do that, we would have made another $100 million, or we would have made $1 billion. If you just had Bruce and Sam fight it out in Unbreakable, you would have just had this. If you blew up the village and the kids got free in the village, you would have made another 100. These are conversations I've had over and over and over. Yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm aware of it, but that's not how I felt. I wanted Unbreakable to be this somber thing. I wanted it to be a nightmare at the end. I wanted the village, the village.
Yeah,
I wanted to
that's
root
right.
for the adults. I didn't choose the kids. I chose the adults. I sided with them. These are all, I totally understand, compromising.
These
to the
are
box
your
office.
decisions
Right.
because you're an artist. Yes, you want the film to do well
And
commercially.
right, I wouldn't be irresponsible, and I haven't been.
You
up
have
till now.
proven yourself over the course of these films. You've made $2.5 billion for the Disney studios, and here they were yet challenging you again. And it hurt.
It definitely hurt, because I felt like this movie, Lady, was going to be kind of like this for you, kind of the beginning of a new thing where I was not going to play by the rules. And I literally was saying to them, you know what? I have the opportunity with the audience and everything to just play like an independent filmmaker on a mass scale. My movies get released. This movie's getting released on 9,000 screens around the world on a mass scale, I can make independent movies.
And these aren't typical Hollywood films, is what you're saying. Like,
Yes.
a lot of these should have been maybe independent films, but because of your success, now everyone's meddling. I mean, you even wrote the Stuart Little screenplay. You would think that that would mean something to these guys who have written nothing their entire lives.
You know what it's like?
Wait
It's
a
like
what?
What
it's
is it
like
like?
it's like the show Columbo. And
How do
let
you
me-
does that
figure?
mean?
Let me tell you what.
All right, go
The
ahead.
cops always disagree with Columbo in every episode.
Every episode.
In every episode, Columbo's always right at the end.
And you'd think after 3 seasons
Yeah.
of Columbo, the other cops would say, you know, you're fucking brilliant.
You think in the 4th year they'd go, Columbo says this, so it's right.
You want to watch the TV.
Yeah, but no, they have to disagree with Columbo in every fucking show.
What have you read about this, Artie? You seem to be very aware of M. Night Shyamalan's career.
Well, I want to make sure that you know, he's on the right page with this too, because he mentioned that this is a reporter's idea. But I read the article, I believe in Entertainment Weekly, that just came out. Now, do you agree with that or not?
Well, that's excerpts from the book. That the
Oh, okay.
reporter-
Yeah,
What-
that book, though, they're claiming was so authorized.
I know. You know why they're claiming that?
Did you cry when
because
Disney-
the reporter actually dug me.
Right.
After spending a year and a half, he actually dug me and sided with me on this subject, and so he must be a sycophant.
He must have just
He must
written
have
whatever
been.
you
As the
said.
New York Times review didn't say, "Oh, Knight has a sycophant." Oh, great. So it's only legitimate if they hate you.
You
Yeah.
can tell the
Night,
guy
did
liked
you
you.
cry?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
You know what? I did. See, I knew what was going to happen. I knew when I was sitting in what
Somebody's got a
cold-hearted
cold.
bastard. Yeah, give me the music. Give me Robin's music.
Why did you cry? When Disney sat with you and your agent in a meeting, and they did not have
Why did you
confidence
cry?
in Lady in the Water. Who was at the table when you started to cry?
Well, there's times in your life.
Come on,
Howard.
seriously,
No,
Knight.
you didn't cry in the room, did you?
No, not then. What happened was
Smart man.
no.
No,
What,
I understand. It was.
It was emotional because look, you know, I could have easily made 30 movies for Disney, and we could have gone, you know.
Are you saying
broke
you'll
the
never work with them again?
I don't know what's gonna happen. No, I'm not saying that.
But what
You know,
you're saying is Disney. When Disney saw that you were upset, they said, "You know what, Knight? Fuck what we think. We're going to give you $60 million. Go make your film."
Right.
You said no.
Right.
I see that you guys do not have faith in my new film.
Right.
You don't have faith in me.
Right.
I'm going to someone else to make this film.
I said, yeah. What I said to them was, this is all I said to them. They said, okay. I explained where I was going with the movie, and I said it's very eccentric. It's like Princess Bride. It's a very unusual movie. You got to go with the kind of unusual tone. If it seems insane, like I went through it and I said everything that I've written since I was 21 years old, and every single thing has been made and been profitable. And I said, and so when I come to you with this, and it seems a little crazy, just take a step back. Just hold on 1 second before you go. You're insane. You need to come and go make, you know, traditional movies. Just hang on 1 second. Just hear an explanation. But they didn't. They came forward and gave me no room. And it really it made me feel like the things in me that were holding me from doing like more adventurous stuff, taking huge risks, was these voices that hanging over my shoulder. You know what I mean? And I said
Yes.
to them, God, if it seems insane to you, just hear an explanation of why. You know, I'm sure, again, you know, all the great comedies and all that stuff seemed insane at the time.
I would rather you take risks and miss once in
Right.
a while than to feel completely stifled and go
You
to the
think-
cookie cutter movie making
Yeah, do you
thing.
think they'd be ready to go out on a limb with you?
Right.
Who are they going to go out on a limb with?
Well,
I didn't
so-
think, they didn't think it was going to end that way.
So what
they
you-
thought they were having a dialogue, but
But you put your foot down and
it
you
was-
said,
yeah.
that's it. I'm not going to make the movie with you. And what did you do? As soon as you said that, every other studio said, that, we're dying to do business with you. We'll give you the money.
right. And again, just to clarify what happened there, what happened was when they offered the money to make the movie, and it was very kind for them to do that, even though they didn't get it. You know what I mean? It's as a situation where I said to them, and I said it to them right there, I said, I will make a bad movie for you. If I look in your eyes and I make the movie for you, I will make a bad movie. That's not how it's going to work for a year and a half where I'm like, all I can hear is your doubt. All I can hear is you don't
Second-guessing
believe-
yourself, yes.
I will just be terrible. You have to write with confidence. You know, you're performing. You got to just take leaps. And so I said to them, I won't be able to do it.
If
You know?
Disney, after that experience with Disney, did you ever consider not making this film?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
You were going to back out.
Well, I just said, you know what? You don't want to be that crazy artist that doesn't
listen.
Doesn't listen and just goes off. You know, there's many examples of directors that just go right off the edge and they can't reach anybody anymore.
Right.
So this could be one of those situations, and I was very aware of that, where I was like, my tastes are getting too rarefied, and I'm just getting too, isolated, and what I'm thinking is just too screwy.
So
for
what
people.
changed your mind and gave you the confidence to make this film?
Well, I went back and I said, okay, look. And the agent started calling, and he was like, all right, Michael Jordan's a free agent, let's go. And I was like, we're not calling anybody.
Oh, that's
Right.
funny.
And then the calls started coming in, and people were going to get on planes and come to Philly. And I just said, tell everyone, just don't come. Just don't come just let me think about what I need to do here. So I just went back to the script, and I kept writing it and I got the tone better and better, this kind of balance of kind of mania, which I knew is going to be, it's a tonal thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like if you read, Dr. Strangelove or something, it would seem insane. You know what I
Right.
mean? You have to, it's the just getting the tone just right.
So you went back and you worked on the
wrote,
script so
yeah.
that people would get it, and then when you brought it to the other Universal,
Yes.
I guess.
So no, I
Warner
went.
Brothers.
Warner
so
Brothers.
Then there was one particular guy that I wanted to make the movie for.
Okay.
And so I did the kind of dumb financial thing when I had a bunch of people, really great people and great studios that were ready to go. I took it to only one studio, and I took it to only one guy, and I gave it to him, and I flew out to Los Angeles. It was Warner Brothers, and I called them up, and I just said, so here's the situation. I just left Disney with this thing, and it's a quirky movie, and I need you to be totally upfront, not try to do a future thing with me, and not do things for the wrong reasons.
Right. Don't just make this
Yes,
film so you
don't
can
ju-
get my next 5 films.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I need you I need to see it in your eyes, and if you don't, it's cool. I will come back. I promise. There's not going to be any hard feelings. So the Warner sent their plane, and I said, I'm not.
Sent their plane?
They sent their plane, and I said, you know what?
What is on the plane? Just to take you away from the story for a second. Are there chicks?
Couches and
Other
all
What
that
kind of
stuff.
food? What kind of food?
Great food.
Who do you take on the plane with you? You go yourself?
Who did I take? I took an assistant.
How hot is she?
The reporter.
Right.
Could you pry that brother-in-law off you for 1 second?
He's riding the
He's so
greatest.
kind. He's just sitting here.
Good job.
You're banging the Knight's sister, huh?
How long has that been going
all right.
on?
Wait a
all
second.
right.
Let's find out. You never could ask him this shit. Let me go for it.
How long?
No. We're
How
not
long
going
has
to.
that been happening?
How old's your sister?
20 years.
20 years you've been banging
Oh, my
Knights?
God.
So have you figured out how to get money out of Knight? What do you do for a living?
I'm a CEO of a software company.
CEO of a software, so you got your own money.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked Knight for some money? Has he ever given you any money?
We're free with stuff.
Whoa. What does that mean? Knight's worth
luckily-
what? What are you worth? About $100 million?
I'm okay. It's all good.
He's probably worth $100 million. Does he ever does he ever go to the sister and say, look, I'll give you $1 million. Go live your life. Does he
Get
ever
rid
do
of that guy.
Have you ever received any kind of cash from him?
We have our own cash.
You have your own cash,
Yeah.
so there's nothing like that.
Although if I asked, he'd give it to me.
Definitely.
You really?
Definitely.
When you
This
go to-
guy, when I was 14 and I'd write scripts and give it to him, like he would type them into the computer and at his work.
Spell
and all.
check 'em.
Spell check them. I mean, this was tedious
If I
stuff.
was you, I'd sue Knight and couldn't claim ownership of some of the material.
Just wait until this one hits.
You're gonna have kids that look like Stuart Little, that look like Rob Reiner and M. Night Shyamalan. They'd be like a super director.
Shyamalan.
Where did that come from?
Shyamalan.
Irish name.
You're a big fan, aren't you?
All right.
Shyamalan.
Well, your parents are very traditional. Were they pissed that your sister married a white guy?
Well, there's kind of an interesting thing that happens in the Indian culture, which is, don't marry a white person, don't marry a white, and then you marry it, then they worship them because they actually have like white worship kind of thing
Oh, is
going
that
on.
what happens?
Yeah.
That's why they
don't come in the
want
house,
you to do it.
and then
yeah.
they come in the house. Sit right here.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Just
treated
the
like
head of
kings.
the table.
Because in the end, they're fair. So
That's
it's
sort of
all
like
good.
me and Beth. Her mother hung up the phone when she heard she was went to church and started praying to Jesus. Now she comes over and seems to adore me.
She's all right with it.
She's very nice to me. I don't know. She got over it after a year. So wait a second. You get on this plane.
Yeah.
You got to have great food on a private jet.
No, it was amazing, and the people
I mean, do
were
you
so kind.
order whatever you want? Do they call you and say, we're sending the plane, what do you want on it?
They do,
Yeah.
they do, but I kind of said whatever.
Really? Look
yeah,
at you.
but I actually told them, and I
I'd
said,
be like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Give me some goddamn shrimp.
No, you know what? M. Night is like, I don't know. They won't be able to handle the Indian food.
I would have ordered every Indian delicacy if I was you. I mean it. I want curried everything. Curry everything.
We actually did that once on a
Yeah.
private. I got Indian food. It's not a great idea.
It's not good on a plane.
It's not good on a private thing. The
Yeah.
pilot actually got it like on his back. He went back, you know, because
I
when
want
you
this
go out-
jet to stink.
When you go to Warner Brothers,
right.
so do they roll out the red carpet? Now they smell. They might
No,
have
no,
an M. Night
they
Shyamalan.
rolled out everything.
They rolled out.
They rolled out
What does it
everything.
mean to roll out everything?
I mean, you know, they had a plane park.
But
you know,
do they
Philly
carry
waiting-
you in? Your feet
Well, you know,
don't
I
hit the
told them, I
ground?
said, I may take your plane, and this may not work out.
Right.
And I may come back. We may talk about the movie, and I may say, you know what, not this one. And then I'm gonna, you know, I said, let me just fly my own thing. And they said, no, we totally understand.
They flew you out.
They flew me out just on a hypothetical.
Where do
that
they
was-
put you up? They put you up at the best hotel?
Yeah, Bel
All
Air.
Bel Air, all
Yeah.
expenses paid.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Got a bungalow?
Bungalow.
Got
Yeah.
your own bungalow at
Yeah.
the Bel Air. Pool, whole thing.
Yeah, well, I don't really go in.
No hookers, though.
No. It's my brother-in-law here. I don't know if it matters.
Do you
So,
ask for illegal things or?
weed, anything? Acid?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Man, just send over all the weed you can.
I want the plane packed with weed.
Big bag of weed!
I want curry and crystal meth.
Now. So you there, you meet with them, and they say, we love this film.
Yeah, well, what happened was we talked, me and the chairman of the studio, we talked. And
Who's the chairman of Warner?
Alan Horn.
Alan Horn.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Jew?
I don't know.
Sounds like a shortened name. Horn.
Did he have horns?
Did he have actual horns?
No.
Hornowitz.
He's actually like the most, you know, genuine guy, and that's why I went.
So he's
to
not all Jewy.
Short for Alan Hornberg
He seems to
Steenwitz.
have feelings.
Sweet
You
guy.
know, for a head of a studio, you're not that Jewy. I appreciate that. I might want to do business with you.
You're almost like a regular white guy.
But what I
Some of you Jews can be
got
so
from him
Jewy.
when I
Yeah.
sat down with him, what I got from him was a genuine conversation where he was saying, you know, this is the stuff that's gonna be tricky, and I'm like, I totally get it. And he said, and then story stuff that he didn't quite get, he would say this, and I say, yeah, no, I totally get that, and those are good points. And then I said, well, what do you think? And he just looked up and he loved it.
Let's do this.
So let's do it. And again, it wasn't the same screenplay,
Right.
so that was a little
like
unfair.
this wasn't what Disney saw.
No, it was a better,
And he
clearly
gave you
a better version.
And he gave you a $75 million budget,
right.
which is a better budget.
Yeah,
than
better
what-
budget. Eventually, I mean, this Disney. I'm sure we would have gotten the right budget.
Now, wouldn't it be great if this film was a huge hit, not only for you
Right.
personally, but to say fuck you to Disney and to say, you know what?
I was
You know
right.
what?
You were wrong.
No,
You know what,
but that's-
scumbags?
Well, you know what? That's what the entire media has made it out to be. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. What if it
really-
isn't a hit?
Wait,
Do you think
it's-
they'll laugh at you?
Well, you know what? The thing is, it's.
Will
it's
you
part-
be able to handle it?
You know, like
Are
how
you
you
gonna
came
cry?
here. No.
All right, well, go ahead.
Here's the thing. You know how you come.
Lady in the Water ain't a hit.
Go ahead. You're saying.
But isn't there a cynical part of you, though, that still says, look, this guy's bullshitting me. He hates the movie. He just wants to do business with me. Do you have that part of you that thinks that, or you really believe the guy loved it and gets your whole creative vision and stuff?
No, I have a fairly good meter for that.
Right.
You know, be able to tell when.
Executive bullshit?
Yeah, when why they're doing
Stroking,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
when they're stroking and stuff. You got to be careful about that.
Bottom line, you made your movie, and you got your budget, and you went to work for guys who believed in you. It sounds good. I mean, but there
No,
is a lot of
Yeah, there's
pressure.
been a
There's
lot
a-
of
there's a lot of
promotion. It seems like you're getting a lot of support.
Oh, it's been fantastic over there. You know what?
Why do you think everyone is rooting against you? Do
I
you
just
think it's maybe an ethnic thing because you're Indian?
I don't know.
Or you
dude.
live in Philly?
I
What
think
is it?
I think a little bit of it is
Which one, Philly or Indian?
the suspicion. I think suspicion. You know, it's not an
Racism.
unusual. It's not an no. It's not. I think it's not an unusual pattern because
when I was
Spielberg had it. He had Jaws, and then for the next 10 years was bash.
I think it's like whenever you see somebody successful,
Independently.
you want to see them brought down.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Why is that? What is that about human nature?
I don't know. I have the feeling, and I didn't always have this feeling. I was more on the side of let's watch the guy fail. But now I can appreciate when somebody's a good filmmaker or writes good books. I'm so appreciative. They've made my life happy. you know.
Well,
and,
that's the purpose.
And
Well,
so why wouldn't I want this movie to be good? Because if it's good, that means you get to make more movies.
And you'll make even more wonderful stories.
You know what it is, Howard? There's
Yeah.
there's an author named Al Parinello who
look at Artie.
actually owned one of the
Read a book.
stations we used to work with at Lansing. He wrote a book called "The Most Hated Minority in the Country."
And what's that about?
He said the most hated minority in the country is rich people. And it's a good point. That's true. Successful people. I think that's totally what it's about. Somebody's that successful and you root against them. you
Well,
know.
when I'm reading this article yesterday that I read in the paper, it was so smarmy because they were saying, you know, first of all, they were saying the guy who wrote the book must have been in your back pocket.
Right.
And then you're so self-serving that
Right.
you have an ego. And I'm like, I know Knight. He's a humble guy.
Well, the
They
ego
were
they're talking about is that they're not used to movies being sold on the filmmaker. And so if I'm on the Today Show, if I'm on your show, if they're putting my name on the billboard, that's arrogant. Whereas Vin Diesel, that's totally fine.
That's
Well,
understandable.
as a
No
matter of
problem.
fact, I like that, that it's that way. Like Hitchcock. There's a few guys in history like that. I would go see their films because I trust them as filmmakers.
That's right. Doesn't matter what the film is about. I'm seeing the Hitchcock film.
You are one of those guys for me. I mean, because I want to go see an M. Night Shyamalan film.
But he's so sensitive. That's what bothers me. When he got bad reviews for Unbreakable, he has still refused to make a sequel.
No, I mean, it definitely get hurt, but you have to be, I'm constantly self-evaluating to make sure that I'm being responsible, do it at the right budgets, make sure everybody's,
Everybody responds to criticism. There's no question. That
It hurts, definitely.
You're damn right. You don't get the same. If people love you, you keep going on. If everyone's bashing Unbreakable, you're like, oh fuck, I'm not going to make a sequel. They don't want it anyway. I mean, come on, that's human nature. What is it
It
about
still
Foo
made
Fighter?
$250 million.
He doesn't care.
Please, Fred. Please.
This is serious.
Night is
Big
in the room.
director.
One of the things that we were reading was going back to the whole Disney thing, not love it. I'll wait.
All right, go ahead.
One of the things they were saying in one of the articles I read about the Disney not being crazy about the movie was that they weren't crazy about the fact that you had written yourself a fairly large part.
That was one of the things, yeah. I mean, it was like they had a list.
Oh, really?
And
There's a
you
list.
being in it was on the list.
Well, yeah, what happens is, look, they're gonna go at me. They're gonna go at me as soon as if I'm acting in it, they're gonna go at me. Critics, it's just a big target.
You're in the film?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
I'm
a
in the
big
film.
part.
And
You
they,
make out with a chick in it?
No, I'm afraid
Why don't
not.
you give yourself a hot chick? You got to be going berserk, man. Why
Why
don't
do
you?
you say that? You've never seen his wife. You don't know.
No,
what
you
No, we have seen her. She's
I've seen-
gorgeous.
she's hot.
She stood next to me
Why
when he
are
was
you
on. She's
saying that?
gorgeous.
His
But
wife's
come on.
an 11.
So what?
God.
There's 11s all over the place. You got to sample them all. You never give yourself a love scene? Would your wife totally freak out if you did that?
Yeah, actually, she would.
Yeah.
She would.
Well, yeah, that's because you wrote it.
Yes,
That's why it would be
exactly.
weird.
Right.
Like if somebody gave it to you, you had to take the
Somebody else's
part.
film, right?
So I'm rooting for you on this film.
Oh, thanks, man. Look, it's a real unusual. I'm ready. Pirates is been a kind of.
When's
a
this thing
phenomenon.
come out? Friday?
Yeah.
No
that's what I'm
kidding.
saying.
okay.
It's going to be a real battle for us to take #1 from Pirates. So we'll
Ron
see.
Yeah,
Howard's,
they've been 2 weeks in a row now, right?
2 weeks in a row.
Ron Howard's daughter naked in this?
You know what? You actually will be happy. She's
Go ahead.
very scantily clothed throughout the whole thing.
What do you mean by scantily clad? Do we see?
you
do
won't
we
see shit, but you won't
see nipple?
anything. You won't see anything.
Camel
but
toe?
she's not really dressed that much.
No camel toe?
No,
It's
You
like
see-
a wet T-shirt kind of thing.
You see
right?
nipple? Nothing?
nothing,
Wow.
nothing. But you'll feel like you did.
Really?
Yeah,
She's hot, huh?
she's cool. Yeah.
You ever accidentally walk in the dressing room when she was changing?
No.
Come on.
No.
Give me some scoop here.
No, not at all.
You ever think about sometimes a director will fall in love with this star? Do you ever beat off thinking
what?
about her?
No, you know what's
Do you
interesting?
never beat off thinking about her? Come on, you got
Do you
time
beat
for
off?
you. Do you beat off?
Let me.
You beat off, right? How long you been married?
13 years.
13 years. So you beat off. You're going to say
even
here.
have to
You're going to
answer.
say here that you've never beaten off to
Ron
Bryce
Howard's
Howard.
daughter?
No, you know what? It's a very kind of strange thing. If you've met her, she's very pro. There's not that kind of vibe in the air at all.
I mean, it's like a kid, not like a sexual
yeah,
vibe.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
just,
think you're bullshitting me, but
no,
that's
I'm telling
okay.
you,
You
it's
have a
serious. I would
father-daughter
tell you.
thing
I would
going?
tell you.
Maybe you beat off to Giamatti. I don't know. What,
Yeah, what's your thing?
That would be a problem.
That
No
would
matter
be-
what your
that's
sexual
a-
stance was, that would be an issue.
Paul is nobody's type. What are you saying?
Oh, come on. Paul is a sweetheart, man.
That's Artie talking.
yeah, but
Whoa, you took the ball and ran with it there, Robin.
you know when guys get famous, they get better looking. I don't think that's happened for Paul.
Paul is a
Still.
good-looking guy. You guys are crazy.
He's got his own look.
He's the sweet eyes, those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti. I love that guy.
I know, man.
Yeah, he really
He's amazing.
Great
movie.
guy.
He made
That
my
was the
movie
other,
great.
See, like, so for example, like the thing that they say, oh wow, he's a whatever. You know, the same thing they said about Hitchcock. He's a huckster. He sells. That's all he is. Smoking mirrors for me. And the thing is, what that allows me to have a relationship with the audience. I can cast anyone.
That's right.
I can cast Paul Giamatti as the best actor in the world to play the lead,
Yeah.
which wouldn't happen. I can hire Joaquin Phoenix to be the lead. I can hire people that I think are going to be the lead.
Because
people.
you're the star of the
Right.
film.
Well, you know
Right.
what? That was another great part of this article too. Is Giamatti was your first choice, but there was you didn't know if he was going to do it for a while, right? Because of some schedule thing, and
You
then
gotta
you
be
went.
kidding me.
Well,
he
no.
wasn't
Gotta
going to
get
do it.
busy.
Talk about no, but talk
He's
about
lost
that a
his
little
mind.
bit.
No.
Who was the other actor that you
No,
went to, right?
Listen, that was the book again. This is a reporter's point of view, and he was actually in the room when this particular thing happened, which was, I'm used to giving like the screenplay to Mel or whoever, and in a few hours I get a call back.
Right.
And they're like, I'm in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this time I knew the script was delivered to Paul's house, and I didn't hear from him for 2 days. And
Did you start crying?
For me, no. After I
Does
finished
everything
crying.
make you cry?
The article makes it seem like you were freaking, like
No,
you were
look.
all like, "Does he like it? He hates it now."
Well, for me, I was freaking, but that's just because I'm completely insecure and all that stuff. But
Understood.
two days is an okay. I've never met this man in my life. It's an okay amount of time to. I don't even know where he was in the world. He could have been not in the country.
Right.
It was just delivered, and so 2 days later he called and he said, "I'm in."
Wow.
So it was just in that 2 days I was like all nervous.
Oh, and who were you thinking about taking the part?
Oh, a lot of people.
Howard Stern ever come up?
Howard came up.
Yeah.
And,
Nobody ever taps me for a.
He
one
still
of the-
hasn't found the role for you.
I'm thinking something, man.
I'm a good actor, goddammit.
I know you are.
People don't understand my ability.
You're very
I'm-
sensitive.
and I am one of these guys who really knows how to. I'm a natural. I'm
don't-
probably
you don't
one of the
want-
best actors in the country now that I think about it. Who's better than me? Seriously,
Paul.
I could have been the girl in the pool.
I was thinking of you, the woman in the pool. Yes.
No, but really,
Why
who's-
Ron Howard's daughter?
Paul was good in my film, but I was way better.
Well, he was only good because you were acting with him.
Yeah, I was in every scene with that guy. I was terrific in my film. I don't know how more directors don't see it. I really don't. I really thought I deserved the Academy Award. You think I'm joking? I guess you don't.
Bill says he doesn't even have an Academy Award.
You were actually quite good. I'm serious.
I am
You
good.
were quite good.
I know I am.
Very natural and sincere, and your kindness comes off.
And I can
don't
play-
want to get sincere now, but
I can play a villain. You could see me be a big
But that
dick.
would everybody'd expect you to be a villain.
I know, right?
You need to play like the hero.
You know what? Who cares? You know what? The whole thing is so dumb. Anyway, Lady in the Water is opening this Friday in theaters everywhere. I am going to go see it.
Cool.
I will see it because I believe in
Why
you.
don't we have a screening?
I asked them out there, and they said that you guys don't do screenings anymore.
Bullshit. Who said that?
My publicist.
Tell me the name of that publicist.
That's what I asked.
How was
I
she
said,
hot?
why didn't you screen it for these guys? They said they don't screen it. And
Yes,
they
we
don't
do.
screen movies anymore.
We just
That's
saw. We just had a
crazy.
screening of Superman.
Yeah.
We
what?
did that.
That's
Yeah.
Warner Brothers too.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Somebody screwed somebody.
How hot is your publicist? Is she hot?
I think she's a nice lady.
Yeah.
This is one of them. My actual publicist is in here, but
I know, because
from
they
the
usually have
company.
these really hot publicists
Oh,
from
yeah?
the movie company. Oh, yeah. That's the ones you want to interview. Those are the girls. But no, we would definitely do a screen. We'd love the screening of that. You kidding?
Oh, that'd be great. And you can bring your kids. How old is your youngest?
13.
She's perfect.
Really?
Perfect age to watch the movie.
Well, Lady in the Water, it's about Paul Giamatti is this guy who has some hot chick living in his pool. Sounds like an adult fantasy
lucky
to me.
him. And he doesn't. Why is he trying to help her?
Now,
Why would
He's
you want
keeping
it?
her in the pool.
I'd keep her in the pool.
will poor kids relate to this? Do you need a pool to relate to this movie?
You know what? I was.
That's right.
I know, right? I was actually. It's in an apartment building, so.
Oh, there you go.
It's
I
not
see.
Paul's pool.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a public pool.
Exactly.
And what happens? The chick lives in the pool.
Well, what happens is it's basically this. It's a story that I told my kids, and in the different movies, I try to take a genre like sci-fi and then bring it to the modern world, or horror, or comic books, that kind of thing, and then play it for reality. So this one is more a fantasy. It's like a flat-out fantasy, like Tolkien or something like that. That I told my kids this story, the fantasy story, and in the movie. Kind of Paul stumbles upon this woman in the pool and she's very ethereal, and there's something weird about her. And he hears a bedtime story that's being told in the building that sounds very much like this woman as a character. And he has to start kind of deciding whether she's actually a real version of this thing he's hearing, this mythology that he's hearing.
Does he think he's going mental?
Yes, he does.
He does.
He does. And then slowly over the course of the movie, he has to get others in the building to believe in this.
Does he fall in love with her?
You know what? That's what I wanted the movie to be. And when Disney read it, I was still trying to be that.
Right.
And then in the end, it kind of turned into kind of like a quasi-sexual relationship that they have. There's like a sexual tension in the beginning.
Be cool if she comes out of the pool.
He has that at the beginning.
And she just eats him.
He falls in love and she
his
eats him.
Bald head, like just eats
Just
him.
swallows him whole.
Turns out she's a monster in the pool.
There's a little tension about that. You're not sure where
you
she's
don't know.
coming from. Yeah, you don't know where she's coming
Gotta
from.
be scary.
I can see what you're saying, though. You don't want to get too out of touch with the common male. Your next movie better not be a monster living in our private jet, kid. There's a monster in our private jet.
So the
How
girl,
many can relate to that?
Snakes on a plane, man.
right? What's up with that? That's wild, huh? Yeah. Why'd they just kill the snakes? You seen the commercial for that? Snakes in the plane?
Yeah.
It's a movie about snakes being on a plane. Like how? That's not that.
Yeah,
Like,
where's the tension there? You just kill the snakes.
The weird thing is, like, Samuel L. Jackson's in it, and he's being serious.
it's a
Well,
paycheck.
that's why they call it acting.
He's got to start wrapping up. Who's
he?
Mr. Shyamalan.
Right.
Knight has to go.
Night has to go. Where are you going next? What's the?
I
interview
think
schedule?
CNN.
CNN,
Larry King or something
right?
like that.
And then Jon Stewart and
John
other stuff.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about your brother-in-law? He's going to go to all that stuff.
No,
He just wanted to be here.
he's getting. He loves you guys. That's
Oh,
why.
well, thank you.
Well, Knight, I really do wish you luck.
Thanks,
All of your
guys.
films
Thank
have
you.
been delights for me, and I'm glad you're still making films and that you didn't get defeated on this, and I'm anxious to see it. And I hope it's good, and I hope it kicks ass, and Disney's sitting there weeping that they didn't get the film. Now they'll be crying, maybe.
All right.
And I know you want to say fuck Disney, but
No,
go ahead
no,
and say
no,
it. You
no,
can say it.
no,
You want
no,
to say a
no.
dirty word or anything? You don't say dirty. Do you ever use dirty words?
I said one, I think.
You did. Do you ever say dirty words in your films? I'm sure.
No, not in the films. No,
No.
not in the films.
All right.
Well, it'll be nice to show all these reporters who are writing the stupid stories.
I'm sure they're gonna
Wishing
pound me
your
no matter.
failure,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna pound me no matter what.
I wish you luck. I wish you luck. I do. Did they review the thing yet? Do you,
Oh no, it'll be on Friday, but I'm sure they're gonna.
do you think they'll pound you?
Oh,
Oh,
You've tested it, though. How's
I
it
guarantee
doing?
it.
Are you dreading?
The audience, it's my highest scoring audience movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Up there, it just got a little higher than Sixth Sense.
No kidding.
Yeah, but the critics, all they see is me, and they're not reviewing the movie like the reviews that we've seen. They're reviewing me
Don't get
as
bitter.
a human being. I know that's the thing, right? Then you end up making like dark shit that you don't
Right.
really, cycles of shit that you're trying to get out.
You
Has
get
anyone
very
Wait,
ever
you're
asked
gonna-
you, did
there's
anyone ever
also a
ask you to
part-
make like a Spider-Man or a Superman
Yeah,
doing
all of those.
All of those.
Yeah.
Well, he turned down directing Harry Potter.
Well, I didn't turn that down. I said yes, but I said they have to wait till Unbreakable was finished, and they didn't want to wait at that time.
Yeah, and you got asked to do Superman?
Yep.
What'd you think of the finished product? On
I haven't
Superman?
seen it yet, actually. I hear it's good.
Yeah, it was good. I liked
It's
it.
good.
What else did you get asked? X-Men?
He would have cast Paul
I think I
Giamatti
did.
as Superman.
I'm not.
though.
I don't remember, but I think I did.
X-Men?
Yeah, I dig that. I dig that series.
Yeah. But you won't do that. Like, you want to do your own stories.
You know what? I think if I hadn't done Unbreakable, I probably would have done Spider-Man.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
See what you do with that.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been cool.
It would have been weird to see Knight as J. Jonah Jameson.
The Knight's got to put himself in those films.
That's right, man.
But I would love to see Paul Giamatti as Superman.
What's the matter, Gary?
I wasn't sure if you brought it up or not.
What?
That's why Did you get the offer to write the sequel to the Indiana Jones movies? Did you guys talk about that
No.
yet? Did
Yeah,
you
I think we talked about it last time. didn't
Maybe we did.
and you turned it down.
Not, well, again,
blame
not
you.
turn it down. Just I didn't, it wasn't right.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
how
you.
do you make Harrison Ford an action figure at this point?
No, it's tricky with all the guys and trying to make it work out. All the players in that.
Very diplomatic.
You already got your next film in mind?
I do. I have a really kind of an interesting kind of sci-fi idea.
What's your idea?
I can't tell you that.
Give me the pitch. Maybe I'll produce it.
I can't
You're
do
gonna,
it.
rain all over his parade again. He'll start crying.
I'll start crying, man.
Give me the pitch. I'll tell you it sucks. I'll watch you cry.
I'll cry, man. Then Artie will make fun of me.
I'll tell that as a
Indian musical star.
Wow,
from
Howard
Fred.
doesn't like it.
The next movie is there's a monster living in the kid's private maids.
He did that. That joke was funny.
Yeah.
A little while ago.
Did I go one too more?
Satellite, you could. Yeah, a little one too many went there.
What about?
You see, it's about editing.
How about a film called The Seventh Sense? That's just a thought I had. What do you think?
All right, thanks, guys.
M. Night, thank you. And I don't know your brother-in-law's name.
Bill.
Bill.
Bill. All
Bill
right.
Loftus.
Bill, good to meet you, and we'll be back right after these words.
Pretty legitimate interview.
It was actually straight. That was the straightest one. The 5th time I've been on, that was the straightest one.
You really got
Satellites tamed him, man. You know.
You really got to like vent about Disney though in there. Do you feel as though?
I didn't vent. He was venting for me.
What do you feel as though? How you doing?
Good.
You excited today?
Yes, very excited.
I heard you're a fan.
A very big fan.
For how long?
Since the beginning of time?
Really?
Yeah, sure. Howard for me has set the foundation for a lot of the great things that I'm experiencing now. But I don't call myself the female Howard Stern. That is what white media calls me.
But he's been a big influence on you.
Oh, sure.
So what are you doing down here today? What are you
Promoting stuff and meeting Howard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you have a lot of stories about a lot of different people. You're
Well,
sort of famous for that.
Well, I gossip. The foundation probably of my radio situation is gossip. But, and I do interviews. I've been called the publicist's worst nightmare. Excuse me. I'm here to promote my novel, which is my 3rd book, give Howard some of my champagne, and just meet the king of all media, as I am the queen of all media.
Cool. Sounds good. See you inside.
Thank you. Bye.
Wendy Williams is a radio host, and she is very well known. I've never met her. She wrote a novel called Drama Is Her Middle Name. And what radio station is she on?
I think they keep saying BLS. Is that not it?
Yeah.
WBLS. Hey, baby. Look at you looking good. Got the belly shirt on, the big...
Hey, Wendy. I've seen this broad's picture in the paper before.
Hi, Artie.
How you doing, Wendy?
Hi, Howie.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
You had double A breasts, and then you went to a double D?
Yeah, well, they were small for such a tall, sturdy woman.
Right.
And I reconfigured myself.
You really blew them out.
Yeah, well, I'm 5'11". I like to wear big heels, so
Yeah, you're not ashamed of your height. You wear the heels and everything.
I'm 6'4" today.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you got your breasts done,
Yes.
because you had such little breast tissue, was it difficult for the doctor to bring you up to a double D without sort of getting those deformed titty looks?
No, because I had a fatty back, so I could immediately go. I went under the muscles immediately, and here they are. They've been great.
So your tits look good.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you love them. You love the
Yes.
new...
Do they feel natural?
Yes, they do, and they sit natural.
Wow.
They have a little hang to them, so they...
But the pencil does not drop.
Okay.
Like the pencil drops.
Right.
They're still very,
Yeah, because now you have big breasts. I mean, when
Yes.
you walk in the room, you're a presence. I mean, you've got big, giant boobs. You married woman?
Yes, for 7 years. I've been with my husband for 13. We have a 5-year-old.
White guy, black guy?
A black guy.
Ever do a white guy?
No.
Really?
I grew up around a lot of white people, group dates and things like that. But that was never really my thing. I grew up in the suburbs of New Jersey. I went to Northeastern University.
Only attracted to black men?
Here's the thing. My feeling is about interracial dating and black women who date white men and whatnot. To each his own. But for me, there are only black men in my family, and nobody's ever molested me, done me wrong. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
yes.
I almost look at it like, why would I bring that to my father, my brother, and that's not really
Are
my
white
flavor.
people bad?
No.
No,
I mean, you've just never been attracted to a white man?
Not in the marital, go to the prom, bring
Bang
you to
them way?
bring you to Thanksgiving dinner kind of way. No.
Right. So you have a good experience with black guys.
Yes.
It's not like, 'cause a lot of black women will go, gee, black guys have always treated me wrong. I can't do it anymore.
And I understand that also. I have
Right.
girlfriends who feel like that. But no, my husband he's from Brownsville, Brooklyn, so you could probably categorize him as super nigger.
Oh,
And-
you're married to
and
Super Nigger.
he's my manager.
What do you mean he's super nigger?
Well, he's just he's a really special. Exactly. When there's a problem in my life, in my career, with me, whatever.
What does he do? Is he a radio guy?
No. My husband started out owning a hair salon and then a detailing shop, and then my career just became so much It's a man's
Now
world
you're a
still.
striking woman. You have blonde hair.
Yes.
Do you dye it blonde, or is that a wig?
No, she was born a blonde.
No, I mean, is it a wig?
Big fake clip-ins.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
So you have Afro-American hair. It's just that you now straighten it and make it blonde. Do you get a lot of flack from black women for doing that?
No.
They don't care.
You know, Robin.
Well, who cares about your hair color?
You know we black girls in our hair.
Wait a second.
Absolutely.
Neither one of you grew up in a black community. I can tell you something. You didn't.
Excuse me, I certainly did.
No, you didn't.
I go
got
back there now.
When a woman dyed her hair blonde in my community.
Well, that was back then, though. I mean,
Yeah.
these days, excuse me.
Now, I got research on you, and it's a good thing you're here today because we're talking about Christy Brinkley and Peter Cook. Your husband cheated on you.
Yes.
The current husband?
Yes. While I
You're
was
still
pregnant.
with him?
Yes.
While you were pregnant,
Yes.
he cheated on you. Why did you take him back? And should Christy Brinkley take back her cheating husband, Peter Cook? Go ahead.
No.
What do you mean no?
Why should Christy not, but you did?
Well, because she and Peter.
What's the difference between you and your husband?
First of all, this is her fourth husband, so she's very familiar
Fifth.
with fifth husband.
Right.
So she's very familiar with grabbing the kids, going it alone, and all like that.
Right.
When my husband cheated on me, and I'm not condoning cheating,
Cheated with a black woman or a white
a
woman?
black woman.
Okay, go ahead.
But what I must say is that, Howard, I was on bed rest and could not have sex during pregnancy. It was
All right.
I had a layer of miscarriages, 5 months, as a matter of fact, 2 5-month
You're saying
miscarriages.
because your husband couldn't have sex with you, it was okay for him. He got a free pass.
We were also both going through a huge emotional to-do with having this baby. I broadcast, the microphone was on my nightstand, to keep my mind off a possible another miscarriage.
Yes.
I was on bed rest for 9 months. It doesn't give somebody a pass to cheat. I don't want to say that.
Right.
But I will say that
You understood.
and infidelity doesn't always mean divorce
Was
and
he
hate.
just sleeping around, or was he with one woman?
It was one woman.
How did you catch him? How could he have been so dumb to get caught? You're in bed.
You're in bed. You
You're
can't
getting
even get
bed
up.
rest. But you're the easiest broad to cheat on, I would think.
I heard the phone ring,
Go ahead.
and he got up and went into a guest room.
Yes.
And the rest kind of was history.
You picked up the phone to
No,
listen in.
please, who does that? Tiptoe. Houses these days don't creak.
So you tiptoed into the room and listened in, and he was like, "Baby, don't worry about it."
No, it was actually an argument.
Right.
And, like a fed up, like, bitch, please. Like one of those.
I want to get rid of you.
And you could tell he's arguing with a woman.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And so you confronted him,
Yes.
and he fessed up.
Immediately. I mean, there wasn't, my husband is no bitch ass, but there comes a time when you're
What do you
just
mean
so
your husband's no bitch ass?
like, oh, baby, please take me. It's
Right.
not like that.
So look, I cheated. Okay, you caught me.
Right.
I don't want to leave. I still love you.
Right.
And you
you
said
bought
okay.
the whole, look, I can't have sex with you.
Well, at that point, I'd already delivered the baby.
Oh, okay.
But let me just say that I had gained 103 pounds
Oh,
on bed rest.
I can't imagine.
I was.
You were a whale. Oh man.
So
You make Artie look like a lady.
Come on. and I had no idea how to be a mother.
Right.
I had a difficult time adjusting to this new 103 pounds.
Right.
I wanted to get back to work.
Okay.
I wanted to, be the old Wendy.
Now, when you make love with him, do you have any feelings of like, wow, he cheated on me? Doesn't it always?
Or do you
Isn't
worry?
it always there?
Do you worry that it'll happen again?
No, I don't worry because I've taken because I'm back to the old Wendy, and the old
Right.
Wendy has the confidence not to worry about things like that.
Ever have him spied on?
Well, I do believe in PIs.
Yeah.
To have him spied on,
You had a private investigator look at him.
paperwork.
Right.
And go for the girl, and just to, because I'm not going to confront a woman. Do you know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
will have you, just take a look at what's all going on.
And now you're confident that he doesn't cheat on you anymore.
I'm confident that my husband and I are together for a very, very until forever type of way.
Wow.
As for infidelity, yes, I'm confident at this particular point he's not unfaithful to me.
How'd you get into radio?
Howard, I was an intern for Matt Siegel at Kiss 108.
You're talking about a Boston disc jockey named Matt Siegel.
Yes.
At Kiss 108.
Yes.
You were the intern.
Yes,
You went to college and you were an intern.
Yes, I went to college. I worked at my college radio station, WRBB,
Okay.
at Northeastern University.
Right.
It was either go there or go to Emerson, a communications school. I wanted to be a newscaster. I grew
Right.
up in the New York tri-state area. I looked at Sue Simmons and Rosanna Scotto and all these people. I said, I want to be a newscaster.
You have a
know?
nice face. I could see where you could work in television.
Well, then I was reading news at the college radio station, but what had happened, Howard, is the newscaster way of life, Robin, is not exactly for me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I like the big hair. I like a little bit more of a dramatic
Look.
and I like to go out and have my drinks at the club.
You
I
don't
like
want to constantly be criticized for your lifestyle.
Yes.
Personality.
Yes.
You can't just be the news person.
Exactly. So,
What station are you on now? And forgive me for not knowing this.
it's okay. WBLS here in New York.
You are on WBLS.
Yes, I work from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. I like to start the day part before it starts at 3. You see?
Do you talk a lot or do you spin records?
Well, we play about 4 or 5 records an hour.
Oh, so you're doing a talk. I'm going to listen to you.
But
What does she do?
She does a syndicated show from 3 to 6, is it?
yes,
And then she
from 2 to 6 I'm syndicated,
and then she does another hour just for New York after that.
which is all talk.
Are you raunchy? Do you mix it up?
People, I have a good time. We do talk about circumcision, excuse me, anal sex.
You do? Do you do anal sex?
We, well, it's not my favorite, Howard, but
But
you
you'll
know.
do it for your man.
Yes.
That's a good woman.
Does he ask for that a lot?
And no, he does not.
Did he ever get mud on his helmet?
Well, I must tell you, Howard, you'll have to ask him that. There come times when we'll come in. It'll be late at night, and
Be drinking?
Yes.
Right. And he gets mud on the helmet?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him that. I don't.
He's 2 feet away.
Oh, is he? Ask me if he ever got mud on the helmet.
Right. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to tell you about Wendy too.
What? And why does Angry Black hate Wendy so much?
I hate everybody.
Angry Black
attacked you or
came to
something.
my radio show and was. By the way, I've entertained 3 of your people.
Yeah.
Years ago, Fred the Elephant Boy used to date or have sex with, I don't know, somebody from my old radio station at
You're kidding me.
Kiss.
How does that happen?
And-
Fred the Elephant Boy?
Yes, and
Had sex with
It was a
woman?
girl, right? It was a
Yes,
girl.
and she was a pretty attractive woman. I think that she was like more of, it made her feel closer to Howard or something. I
Oh,
don't
my
know.
God. You're
Is
kidding
that
me.
amazing?
And there was this place.
Wow,
up
now
at-
you've stopped the show dead in its tracks. We can't believe what
Somebody
we're hearing.
would sleep with the Elephant Boy?
Yeah.
trying to get close to Howard.
get the day. To get the day.
I want that
Ta-ta.
on the helmet.
Damn it.
And then Angry Black was a guest on our show at the time you gave him a show here at Sirius.
Yes.
And,
Oh, yeah?
and he came by to promote that. But he was, I don't know, he's like a strange guy. And then there was another one, King of All Blacks came to
Yes,
the show.
King of All
Angry
Blacks.
Black confronted me, my husband, and our 5-year-old in a restaurant. And it was like, he was like real obnoxious. And he was trying
Angry, what is with you that you would do that to a woman and her family?
With her family.
Hey now, old friend.
Hey now.
Exactly what happened last February was I walked past her table over in Wayne, New Jersey at Ruby Tuesdays, and I said to her, if you're going to have somebody on your show, don't have King, have Angry.
This is after King was there.
Yes.
Yeah, King was on in December. At which point, her punk husband decided to start mouthing off. Wendy never said one word to me. She simply looked over at me, and then he started getting loud. So I said to myself, perhaps I was out of line. So I walked back to the bar. Next thing I know, Kavina got up and came to the bar like he wanted to flex or something. So I said, whatever, son, whatever you want to do. Just, whatever.
No, he didn't. He would pound you.
no,
Please,
you sat
look.
there-
They
Is your
call-
husband a tough guy?
He's big.
Yes.
Big man?
Yes.
Allow me to
Knock the
finish.
shit out of Angry Black?
Yes.
Yes.
In a minute. But you know what it was, Howard? F you. You know what it was? This was Family Day.
Yes.
Okay? He came over and said hello. He said that thing about the thing. And it was like, okay, bye. We got our 5-year-old who was at that point 4.
Right.
I got my husband. Howard, you know how this business is. And it's particularly, Robin, tough on a woman. You got to balance your career. You got to balance the family.
Right.
You got to gather the food for dinner or whatever the hell. You got to kiss boo-boos. You got to go to school plays. When you're the woman,
It's a lot harder.
You're never
a lot
off.
harder.
Yeah,
You're never off.
Yeah.
And this mother...
You can say it.
Fucker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Serious. honey.
This
Say it.
motherfucker was interrupting Family Day.
Right.
First of all, your food hadn't even arrived, and I'm apologizing for even coming.
It doesn't matter whether the food hadn't arrived. Every single second counts.
But all he said was have me on.
And all I said was, okay, fine, but, call the booking office. Howard, if I saw you in a restaurant, I would never come over to you. As much as I admire you,
right.
I would do it this way, right here.
Understood. All right. Well, Angry, you've pissed off one other person. Hey, all I know is Wendy's husband's really pissed in the green room about Angry Black.
Well, he
Let
wants
him
to
come in.
confront him again.
Well,
I
he's a
guess.
man, and he's going to tell you off right now.
Then bring him in.
He's coming in, man.
The thing is, Howard, is that, there's a protocol and whatnot, and you also understand family time.
Well, your
I know
husband
you
looks
do.
like a tough guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him if I was Angry Black.
Well, this guy looks like every guy would beat the shit out of me. How you doing?
What's up?
That's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
going
You
on?
want to say anything to Angry? You look like you could pound the Angry Black right into the ground.
I mean, at the end of the day, my wife being who she is, and you dealing with the same type of popularity, you deal with all kinds of people. I think when he approached us, we was like, okay, call a booking agency, we with our family, that's cool. He just was very persistent.
Yeah.
Trying to be antagonizing, and it was almost
The
like
only
it was
person that was
almost
there,
like an act, you know what I'm saying?
He was goading my husband
And
to
then
hit
at
him.
the end of the day, we frequent the restaurant a lot, so the managers know us, and they know we're not them kind of people. So I was like, "What's going on?" And he was still like at the bar screaming, whatever. So I walked over. I tried to be nice about it. I walked over to him. I said, "Listen, man, we don't want no problems." And then he just put on this big front, like yo, and all this other.
And the reason why he walked away is because our son is there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're right about that. I apologize for that. You're right. Your child was an
Yeah, you should apologize.
But Kevin came over like he wanted to flex. And
Yeah, because you was very disrespectful, and at the end of the day, man, when I'm with my family, man, all that, show business stuff is one thing, but when I'm with my family, it's a very sacred thing, and you should have been more discreet, you should have had more respect, and you was like a novelty act. You was really like a novelty act. You know
I
what
wish
I
I
mean?
was a tough guy. I would like to be involved in some of this
I
kind
wish
of.
I'd been at the restaurant. I would have enjoyed this.
This would have been great.
At the end of the day, Howard,
What restaurant is this?
It was Ruby Tuesdays in Wayne, New Jersey.
We're going over to
Willowbrook
grab
Mall.
a burger.
I'm gonna go over to Ruby Tuesdays and hope you guys
Sounds
show
like
up
they did
there.
a good show.
If it wasn't for you, and the respect I know my wife has endearing respect for you. I mean, like relentless.
Thank you.
We would not have even if he would have came up and been anything other than what he was, which is a character in your show.
Yes.
It would have been a whole different situation. So we gave him a certain amount of respect, and he kept the clown thing going, like he got on the air today, Kevin, or whatever, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We in the street, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm not hard to find.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
yes you are. You wanted a lawsuit. You was trying to get a lawsuit that day.
Exactly,
That's what you
Howard.
want.
That's what he wanted. He wanted a hit and a lawsuit.
Hey, Angry Black, I'm looking at Kevin. He could totally whip your ass.
Bro,
Yeah, we hope you
Let's
survive
take that to the
get
Bugatti.
the lawsuit.
We can take that to the Bugatti and put money on it.
That's right.
We can,
What's your
Hey, Angry
Kevin,
Black, I'm at Gleason's gym every day. Ask anybody about me, man. I work out relentlessly, man. Gleason's in Brooklyn.
You look like a tough guy.
Shout out to Blip, my trainer.
Have you ever done any jail time or anything like that?
No,
Nothing?
not at all.
You say that, Howard.
Because I can see this brother really has worked out quite a bit. It looks like he has some
he
prison.
must have
No,
been.
I haven't done any
He's
jail.
got prison muscle. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you got the tattoos.
I haven't done any jail time, but I must say I'm from Brownsville, as my wife said. From the projects.
Those
and-
don't look like prison tattoos.
How did you avoid jail? Growing up in Brownsville with the cops and everything. I mean, how did you avoid it?
How did I avoid it?
Yeah. I mean, you
Barely, but for the grace of God.
I mean, a product of the environment. It's almost like a gamble. You know. What I
Were
mean?
you ever in a gang or anything like this?
No
Nothing.
Gangs, no gangs.
What are you doing? What do you?
Start my own gang.
You go to the gym? Are you a professional athlete or something like that?
No athlete.
He manages Wendy.
Is that what you do?
It's a full-time job.
What do you got to do to manage Wendy?
Well, we have champagne. Would you like? I brought you some
I
champagne.
heard you market a champagne.
Not just market. I am a very large co-owner.
Right.
Plus, I'm the face of. I'm the new face of Alizé, which
Right.
is a huge deal. I'm 3 books deep.
Surgery ain't helping, though. I know
I throw
that.
your eye, Angry
I'm a
Black.
double New York Times bestseller
Wow.
with my autobiography, and then my story after that was about me in radio. Now, this new book is a double book deal with, Doubleday, Random House, Harlem Moon. Drama is her middle name. The
Right.
follow-up to that will be out in January.
You
and-
write all these books.
Yes. And my series starts on VH1 in October, the
What's
Wendy
the
Williams
series?
Experience. Well, God, Howard, you set the groundwork for the camera in the studio.
Oh, so it's a camera on your radio.
Yes.
Hey, Howard.
I
Howard,
see, yeah.
This is where I got to jump in because Wendy I was talking to her in the green room. She told me what I found to be a fascinating story. So remember you were at E! Television and they decided not to renew your deal?
That's right.
they called Wendy and her husband. Ted Harbert called Wendy and her husband.
Right.
Flew them out to L.A.
Because Ted's the originator of all good ideas.
Loved Wendy's show.
Was anywhere.
Yeah.
Loved Wendy's show. Ted came back to New York and sat in the studio. How many days did he sit in the studio watching you?
He flew us out there, loved so much, he came and sat the whole, 5-hour show,
Right.
like a fly on the wall in the studio.
Uh-huh.
And then, I don't know whatever happened with that, hon. Whatever happened with that?
I mean,
Ryan
No
Seacrest
money,
showed up
right?
with knee pads.
No money.
No money,
This-
and they wanted too much of a clean show. Like,
Right.
And also a lot of LA back and forthy. It was like a whole thing. And it's clear to me, Howard, I would imagine that radio was your first love
Yes.
before everything.
Absolutely.
TV, anything. And so for me, radio is my first love. So to take me and say, well, you have to come out to LA a certain amount of times where I'm missing my show.
Right.
And they don't respect fall book. They meaning anybody but radio people. Fall book, spring book.
Most important thing in radio.
Please,
The ratings.
Howard.
Ratings
Howard,
are everything.
I am just to the point. 20 years I'm celebrating being in professional radio. It's just been about the last year that I feel comfortable taking off Black Friday.
Right.
To answer your question, aside from managing this monstrous talent, I've owned some real estate.
Yes.
Own clothing stores. I'm pretty much an entrepreneur. I throw events. I stay pretty busy.
I bet you got a big penis. I'm looking you over. I don't know anything about
it's
it.
a pretty decent size.
Yeah, I bet you give it to her real good.
That's
Yeah,
what you
we-
think
we-
you're
yeah.
thinking after
Does he
the
give it to you really good?
Yeah.
infidelity.
He took him back.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Hey, can you ask about the mud,
No.
the mud on the helmet thing?
What? Oh, yeah.
The
Did you
mud
ever
on
get
the
any mud on your helmet when you do the anal?
You can be honest.
No, Wendy has a very clean rectorial area.
I get colonics.
She keeps it very
You
spiffy
do the
clean.
colonics?
I get colonics.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good manager.
She's a sexy woman. How do you meet a broad like this? I mean,
I-
this chick's an earner.
Actually, I was actually managing on the DJ at the time, and she was hosting an event at a skating rink.
Will you toss your man salad?
I would do anything that he wanted me to, but he never asked me to do that.
Yeah, I'm a little upset about that
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, it's hard to kiss him out there.
Yeah.
It's not like the other thing.
Maybe that's why you had a girlfriend for a while. Let her toss your salad. Go home and kiss your wife.
Well, I will say, and I'm sure you can attest to this, that a girlfriend is different from a wife. You know, a wife
Absolutely.
is sacred.
So what do you think? You better not cheat again. I think she'd toss you this time.
I think if we cheat together. That's our bond.
Oh, have you ever done anything like that?
You got a
bring
threesome?
woman into the bedroom?
No.
Wendy, you tried a little threesome,
No.
baby?
No.
Tell the truth. You gonna bring some girls home?
How you doing?
How about you?
I say that to say we ride hard for each other.
Yeah, we do.
How about you two and Angry Black?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
A fucking pounding.
Hey, I got a question about Wendy. That rock on your left hand, that's real, right?
Yes.
Very real.
So
What
who
does that
buys it?
cost?
You buy that or he
No.
buys it?
No,
Or-
he buys it, but this was actually upgraded this year. We're celebrating our 7th year married, so my main stone is now a 7-carat stone.
How much does a ring like that cost?
A lot.
Seriously, I gotta know.
6 figures.
I mean,
200,000?
Not that much.
150?
A
expensive,
little
huh?
less than that.
Because the thing is huge. It's a massive.
Look what I got
bling.
for Mother's Day, a Hello Kitty.
How much does a thing like that cost?
I'm not a bum, Howard. I get it.
No, I'm not
I get
saying
it
that.
all.
Wearing a lot of bling.
Yeah.
He gets, but Robin, you
Is that
love
wise?
jewelry.
Is that
I
wise
do,
in
I
radio
do.
to sink all your
Yeah,
money in
but
jewelry?
Oh, we don't do that
it's not,
either.
It's not. I mean, Howard, we're not the $500 million family, but we do okay.
And we have connections.
And we're not like super Negroidian in our expenditures, but there are what you
does
understand what
that
I'm saying.
mean?
Yeah.
Well, you know what a Negroidian expenditure is. That's when you have a Maybach, but you live in the projects, or you have a Maybach, but you have a little,
Is
no,
there a prenup between the two of you?
No.
no,
Nothing.
no.
Split 50-50.
That's how it's got to be.
I might give her everything and start fresh.
What? So, are you real sorry about cheating? Do you have to apologize all the time for that, or we
Let me
pass
tell you
that?
something. Let me tell you
It
something.
actually adds a little zest in my storytelling. I kind of
When we elected to put that story in the book, it was to make the fans understand that Wendy is reachable, real story. We didn't have to do that.
see. I think where people get comparing to Howard is just because I'm an honest person.
Right.
Howard, I did not fashion my career after you. I'm simply a girl. If you know the Cosby family, that's my family, and I'm Lisa Bonet. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, you're light-skinned black woman in a dark-skinned family.
Would I cheat again? Nah.
Wait, how do we get to that? Are you going to cheat again? No, you'll get back to that.
No, because
what do you mean you're Lisa Bonet?
Well, do you remember how weird she was in the family, like the different
Yes.
one? The
Yeah.
mother and father. My parents just yesterday celebrated their 49th year anniversary. My sister went to Tufts, met her, her now husband. My brother is, a school teacher. Everybody's very cookie
Do
cutter.
people say, "Oh, you sound white"?
They used to.
They used to say
And
that.
Now they might still say it, but
Are
you
you
know
the
what?
one person in your family that sounds white? Is
No,
everybody else a little more?
everybody is layered in degrees. I come from a scholarly family, so
That's
when
what she's
I
saying.
brought him
they
home,
came from a family of scholars.
Yes.
And she's sort of like
He's the
with
wild card,
Brownsville
too.
guy.
What is your problem with Method Man, the famous rapper? Do you have some sort of war going with him?
No.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Uh-oh. What would you do to Method Man if you saw him?
Nothing. We got respect for Method.
Let me see what I read about this. Wendy is currently fighting with rapper Method Man. He's angry at her for talking about his wife's cancer. Oh, so this was a big war.
She never spoke. She never announced that his wife had cancer. Wendy, go ahead.
see Howard.
It's smart to avoid that crap.
Yeah, well, Howard, I have to tell you. Do you know how people will send you medical records and you feel violent? You feel like, because you're also a patient someplace. It's like, my God, why do doctors' offices send things like this? But there's listeners everywhere. And even though you don't want to read it, you read it. All it was that she was sick. I never
see.
said the C word.
Okay.
So
there was a bit of a thing.
Howard
He disclosed and he wasn't ready to tell people.
Robin, Howard,
Right.
this was 6 or 7 months ago.
Right.
But he's got a CD coming
Yeah, real
out.
sensationalized publicity.
Now.
But we respect Method Man, and sorry to hear about your wife. And that's
Right.
it.
And
That's
I
it.
apologize.
Yeah, you got to be smart about that.
But we got a gift for you, man.
Don't argue
Hey,
with no
Howard.
rappers.
We have a gift.
You have a gift for me.
Yes, if we can.
Do you love champagne, Hal?
I do.
Well, I've got a bottle of, actually, we bought you the best. There are 4 levels of my champagne. There's the black label, which is the Brut, right, sweetheart?
right.
Then there's the gold. What is that equivalent to?
It's First Crew. That's equivalent to Veuve Clicquot.
And then we got the platinum, which is equivalent to Cristal. And then
Is it hard to launch a champagne? I mean, do you have to? Is it hard to get in the stores?
Well, it's a process.
You got to
but-
get clearances from state to state. We have a whole team working on that. And then the rosé is the top of the line. So we bought you a platinum and a rosé, and we bought some very nice Howard Entertainment to bring it in for you.
Oh, really?
Because we have a model in the agency also, PPG Stallion.
They add the sexy to the
Boy,
party.
you guys work like
What
crazy.
don't you
they're
own?
All over everything.
We're
We're trying
hustle,
to be like you. We're
Howard.
trying to get to
Well, I'm
that
going to give
level.
you guys something. I'm going to give you my producer, Gary. You can take him with you. Take him, do what you want
I
with
got a
him.
question for Wendy, though, because I was looking at the notes on Wendy. You were married once before, right?
Yes, I was.
And I heard that the way you got rid of that guy was crazy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't crazy. It was
Would you kill him?
Practically, I
What
killed
did you
his
do?
spirit.
What did you do?
I waited for him to go to work. I had 2 of my friends around the corner and the big father-son moving truck. I didn't touch one thing for legal purposes, and no, I didn't have an attorney coaching me. I just knew what to do. I sat while the movers packed everything up, left the key at the front desk. We were living in a high-rise at the time. When the slob came home at 5 o'clock, he found a key. The locks changed, and I was gone. I had already secured another apartment for myself, and that's the end of that marriage. I put everything in storage, never touched a thing, had the movers do everything. Notarized, I didn't touch anything.
Well, what happened
That's
there? Did
it.
he cheat on you too?
No, it just wasn't working, Howard. We were married for 5 months. It wasn't working. At that point, Robin, you have to decide.
Don't you think it's nice to tell the guy first before
Yeah,
you
I mean,
do
you
that?
don't-
We
Talk to
did.
the
We
guy.
had a final fight.
Right.
And in the final fight, I just said, you know what? I've had it. This is not working.
Right.
So we had a big wedding, like 200 people and all like that. Me and Kev, we went to, literally looking like this, we went to Jersey City Municipal Court, got married by Grace Jones's brother.
Wow.
That was 7 years ago. We've been together ever since. Like, I just can't,
Now, what about this piece of ass you had on the side? Was she super hot?
not hotter than me.
No, wait a second.
No.
What's your man?
No, what is that?
I said
There was skepticism.
I'm answering this question.
Was she very different than Wendy?
was.
Imagine
Very.
a small, quiet girl.
What she was, during that time, as my wife stated, it was a very trying time.
Absolutely.
It
always
wasn't.
is.
It wasn't just like, I mean, every man has tendencies or whatever, but what we were going through with the stress, it was just crazy.
That whole baby
How
thing,
she
man.
was-
Happens to a
She
lot of men.
wasn't a friend, was she?
No.
No, thank God, Robin.
She was.
So where'd you pick this broad up?
She was the exact opposite. Of,
Where'd you find this broad?
At the gym, probably.
Nah, not at the
Where'd you find her?
through work-related travels. I'm always out and about in the street.
He's got to be. And what am I supposed to do, Howard? Say, don't go out? I'm
Someone
not.
told me you met her on J-Date.
No trade day.
No?
Actually, I met her at the bank.
At the bank.
Here's the thing, Howard.
Hold it. I want to hear more
Okay,
details.
okay.
I know this is tough for you, but we got to hear it.
No,
Like,
it's
go
not
ahead. We
tough.
cool. We
Yeah.
Oh,
released
yeah.
the information A long time.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get in her pants?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
He's hot.
Actually, it wasn't. The girl worked at the bank. Okay, and it was an ongoing.
Where do you bring her to bang her? Because you can't go home. Wendy's laying there with the kid.
It was a hotel.
At a hotel.
Listen, we were living in South Jersey. All the banging was going on in North Jersey. I got exiled from New York by Hot 97. I had to fight a lawsuit and wait for a non-compete
Why did you
clause.
get sued by Hot 97?
No, I sued them and I won.
Why?
How did that all happen?
Didn't you get into a fist fight with one of the DJs?
No.
Well, it wasn't exactly a fist fight. That was sensationalized.
Yeah, you know what it all came down to?
It came down to gay rappers. That's what it was.
Gay rappers and
exposing them.
and exposing.
You were exposing gay rappers.
Oh, so you got in a fight with a gay guy?
No.
How you doing?
It's just a lot of gay rappers, and they ganged up on us. There was a lot.
You mean part of your radio act is to get on the air and say, "I've learned that a rapper is gay."
Sure.
And you will out them.
No, I will get a Tourette's moment, maybe 45 minutes from now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be 45 minutes from them. I'll be in the middle of another story, shoe shopping or whatever, and then I'll say rapper's name, and then I'll go back to the shoe shopping talk.
I see. So why did you
Why do you feel you can out people like that?
Well,
interesting.
I think that's wrong.
It's interesting. Well, you know what, Howard? It might be wrong, but it's not like I am doing it attached to the same.
You know what it is in the rap community, right? And growing up straight from the projects, you idolize a lot of these rap dudes, and they
tough
have
guys.
They have this image,
and the DL thing is ruining women right about now.
It's all gangstered out, and these kids are following it, and it's like at the end of the day. Once I got to this inner circle where I thought, everybody was tough and rough, and then you see everybody just really soft and pink, and it's like deceiving.
Everybody's doing each other in the ass.
Yeah, it's like deceiving.
Yeah.
So
yet still hollering bitches and hoes in music and smacking video hoes asses in songs. You homo. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, how deceiving is that?
So you felt that, so you got on the air and you got fired for doing that?
Well, I didn't get fired. What they did, Howard, they didn't fire me. Instead, they paid me to stay at home. Now, as you know, in our business,
that's death.
Forget it. It's death.
Right.
So
you need to work.
Exactly.
Right.
And I could have stayed at home and shopped, but my career, Howard.
Right.
So what I did, I hired the attorney firm in Jersey. We sued Hot 97 to be released from my contract.
Okay.
I got out of my contract.
The judge agreed with you.
Which is victorious, with money.
Wow.
And a piece of a non-compete clause. So now I'm still on the sidelines.
So why were you fired? Because of the rap thing?
I guess she was ruining careers.
They didn't fire me. Remember, they said
they
just sit on the
paid you to sit on the sideline
indefinitely.
Even though Wendy was a very big earner for, they inherited, WQHT inherited Wendy from 98.7.
Kiss.
It's not like they made her, but, at the time it was $1 million game getting swirled.
So then you
around.
got hired by WBLS.
No.
As soon as no.
I had to get exiled, so I waited my non-compete out in Philadelphia at Power 99.
Okay.
The next closest community without really having to go. So while I'm living in South Jersey working at Power 99, he's up here boning the bankstress.
Okay.
Do you see? We're bringing this around.
That was a tough time.
It was a very tough time, Howard.
It was a big strain, and, we talk about it.
Did you ever think about leaving Wendy completely
never.
for that one?
No, we got blood. We like blood.
She
would never leave me, and I would never leave her.
It was never a part of it. He was just like.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't take her for granted.
Yeah.
I don't take her for granted. She's a very smart,
How many times a week you do her?
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
A lot.
We have a very active sex life.
A lot. Still 7. We've known 13 years. We've been together since the first date.
And
We've been
bang
married
her,
for
what,
7.
6, 7 times a week?
About that.
Look at you.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe we're talking about this.
Why?
What's the big deal? How it does that?
But I got to tell you something. We have a lot of sex.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
You blow him a lot?
Can we bring in the gift? Can we please bring
and not
the
only that, but it's got to be interesting sex, Howard, you know?
What do you do to make it interesting?
Well, you do places.
Where do you go to have sex that keeps it
A
interesting?
side alley after a club.
You'll do it outdoors.
Call me a different name.
We have a very imaginative.
Creative.
I mean, that's what keeps it hot.
Yeah.
And it's almost like rock stars. We like the black Tommy Lee and Pamela.
Ever role play you're white?
Excuse me?
Ever role play that you're white? A white couple?
Have real boring sex?
How do you do that?
So how do you do that? You pretend you're white. That's all.
You have shitty sex.
No, but you
put on Jay Leno and you sit there and you watch it and you pretend you're white.
Do you know, Howard, your E! show, when you were on E! has been the background of many fuckulations.
Right,
Especially
really?
with the
Yes,
strippers.
oh, sure.
Yes, nice.
Sure,
you watch
Howard.
porno together?
Well, you said
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What kind of porno do you like?
Oh, yes. Well,
kinds.
all kinds.
Not
Teen
no.
anal? Who knows?
But do you film yourselves? You say you're
No.
the Black
No.
Hell
No.
No film, huh? No video.
How do you get in the champagne business? How much money do you have
They
to put up?
offered this deal to Puffy, believe it or not. I don't even know if we've ever talked about that.
Did you get fired for making fun of Puffy?
Something like
Something
that.
like that?
Well, listen, you figure it out.
Something like that.
You do the music of what was playing back in 1998 on the majority of every radio station 25
Is
times
Puffy
an hour.
your enemy?
No.
No,
Is he mad at you?
no. We have. I think
little scared, but not
he's
mad.
scared of me.
He's scared of you.
Yes.
He respects you.
Yes. And I respect him, but I am not scared of him, and I will not do some staged interview with him.
Well, now that you're in the champagne business, are you afraid of some of the toes you've stepped on? You know, it'd be nice if some of these guys were now swigging your champagne instead of Cristal in their videos.
That would be nice, but this deal, like I was saying, was originally offered to Puffy, and when Puffy's
What
people,
is the deal? You put your you have involvement in the
Half
champagne.
owners of the champagne.
Half
But
owners
you
of
have
the
to put up
company.
money.
We did
It's a
some marketing.
sweet-ass deal.
Well, how is it? How do you get a deal where you don't have to put up money?
Hold on, I'm gonna explain it. We
All
did
right.
some marketing for the company, which was a consolidated company at the time, Rapping Brands, and they put out some various rap artists liquor. And whenever they do that, they come to us. They're like, we want y'all to help us market it, whatever.
We want this
So there
liquor to be the big sponsor at whatever party I'm doing and like that.
So there was this big liquor scissor that we helped.
So you
move.
own 50% of the champagne?
Yes.
47%.
47%.
Yes.
Wow.
As a
Have you
gift.
seen any money from it yet?
Not yet. It's fairly new. We
You're
launched
working on
it
it.
in December. We should by New Year's. We're working hard this year.
It's really good when you try the product. Let us know. We'll send you over case after case.
Sure, I'll love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've finished talking about a bunch of stuff, but there was something in the notes that I also found fascinating, which
Go
was
ahead.
the 10-year 4 gram a day cocaine habit.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I don't seem like the type, do I?
No, you don't.
It's probably why I did it, because I wasn't molested. I wasn't any of the nutty reasons that people turn
What
to
were you
drugs.
running from?
Probably the squeaky clean suburban girl that I grew up as. I grew up being called white girl, and I
You grew up being called white girl?
I was
You
always
have very white features, don't
oh
you?
Howard.
You do.
She's the
You
blackest
almost
girl
look
I
like,
know.
no, she looks like a white, well, you look like a white woman with a tan sometimes to me.
Howard. So, and then when I went away
know?
to college, I did want to be down with the clique and be a sorority girl and all like that.
Why did it fit in?
And my life, and I don't know whether this is true of you, but I find of many of the best radio people, a source of our craziness is the loneliness, the talking in our heads, the being different from our siblings, being different from our friends. At least that's how it was for me. When I found college radio, I was sideswiped by it. I started out as a newscaster, didn't think I was cool enough to be a DJ, but realized that I could keep big hair and nails and stuff being a jock. I got my own internship with Matt Siegel, and that was it. I've never had another job.
You could pass for Italian.
2 weeks after
Sicilian.
college graduation, my first job was in St. Croix for $3.25 an hour. My parents considered it graduate school.
Right. That's what my father said. My first job was graduate school.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he told me.
What
Someone's
town
paying
in
you.
Jersey you from?
I'm from Ocean Township, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Listen, every
I bet
time
you're wild in bed. I bet you are. I'm looking you over. I'm thinking you're a firecracker.
we have a good time, Howard.
I bet.
We do. And Howard,
Would you ever make a sex video? Would you ever show yourself on
Well,
camera
they
nude?
said no video.
no, but you know what? I would take some tasteful pictures.
You would.
Yeah.
You would be nude. Would you do Playboy?
Actually, we were going to do Playboy. Then I found out I was pregnant. This was back when we were in Philly.
They were doing a special on
Radio Chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You should do it. Show up those big titties. What else did you have done? You have a lipo?
A little lipo,
Lipo,
yeah.
tummy tuck.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nose job?
No. People ask me that, though. No. Is it cute?
Yeah, you got a cute little nose.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
I would bang you definitely.
I believe in maintenance, Howard.
Sure.
And people.
You take good care of yourself. You know, you got nice hair, you got the nails. Yeah, that's good. I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, that's good for you because otherwise you'd be right out the door, wouldn't you?
No, that's not true.
Still with the bank chick.
When I met her, actually,
he met me raw.
Did you ever say some crap about Robin? Someone called in and said you really blasted Robin.
No, but what I have said about Robin was when your show didn't get picked up, I could not understand it, and you guys talked about it, and I consider you guys like supreme media insiders on radio, and I thought, Robin, you would have known better than to talk about a show that wasn't actually coming on, and the idea that it didn't come on, I'm like, God, if they could screw Robin, they could screw anybody. You know how many pilots I've made?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please. With the Wendy Williams show, you're going to be the next Oprah. You're going to be this. Network TV, I'm back and forth to L.A. By the time I went to Ted about this whole thing where he called...
Like whatever.
This was like my umpteenth since 1992. I have made so many pilots for Sony. I was supposed to be on that Younger View show.
Conglomeration with
I was supposed to do that. Just so much crap.
Did anybody hit you up for The View to take over?
No, because now I'm like, I guess, a publicist's worst nightmare or something, and.
I see.
Like I already had that.
Yeah. I can't be in that setting, Howard.
Well, I still don't know. I still want to see photos of the chick you were banging on the side. I'd like to see that. The bank chick, I call her.
Right now, she doesn't look like she used to.
How do you know?
How do you know that?
Because, you hear things.
No, you don't. You see things.
No, I didn't see anything. I heard things. She don't look the same, though.
Well, what if she did?
I'm just telling them, like, you think
Well,
she's
I got to tell you
right
something.
Now. No disrespect to her. I mean,
Where did you see her?
I did not see her.
Yes, you did.
No, Saji actually saw her. He told me she looks horrible.
All right.
Saji knew?
I was going to say, everybody knows?
Everybody knew but me. So look, but the thing is that when Kev and I met, I had never did not have any plastic surgery. Like, he met me absolutely raw.
Right.
And
you're saying you look a lot better now.
Oh, please, I fixed myself up. But I must tell you, when we met, I already knew Robin. It was already in my mental budget to get done. Of course.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, you've got a lot going on.
Can we bring your champagne in?
Please.
Sure.
Well, I bought you the sexy with the champagne.
Oh, yeah?
Watch what you got going on. A black girl and an Asian girl.
Yeah.
You're going to love them. Yeah. These are our PPG
How come black
stallions.
guys will do Asian women, but they're hesitant to do white women because the white woman is a bad thing to... Oh, whoa. Never mind that answer.
Now you'll shut up.
Hey, honeys. Wow, I like what's going on with you two broads. Where are you girls working that you're running around like this? You strippers?
No, we're not strippers.
We are models.
PPG stallions, that's right.
No, you're strippers.
No.
You're model strippers.
Where are you modeling?
Absolutely not.
Where do you model?
For Kevin Hunter.
Don't fuck Kevin Hunter. If you fucking Kevin Hunter, we got a whole nother situation. Oh, really? I see. These are your models. Huh?
Yes.
And what happens with them, in addition to getting them photo shoots and exposure and things like that, when you invite me to host a party, like I want Wendy to host the party, I come, the girls, we have like 6 more of them. It's a beautiful thing, no homo. But I bring the sexy to the party.
You girls don't do any lesbian stuff?
A lot of different flavors.
No, we don't.
No?
They dance with each other.
Who hires and screens the models?
We have casters. I have a whole staff,
Look at you.
Stop starting shit, Gary.
Kev, I guess you got to approve of each model individually, meet with them.
No, it's very professional, as the girls will tell you.
I smell disaster all over this modeling agency. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to go well.
Yeah, all
we
of
are
a
very
sudden
secure.
Kevin thought, I need a modeling agency.
Yeah, my wife doesn't trust me. I'll start a modeling agency.
Yeah, my God, what a move.
It's our modeling agency.
Yeah, I know. Sure, I know all about
Here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. When I get off the air at 7 o'clock, I got to, in addition to...
You better put him in lockdown.
well, we got this kid at home that all of a sudden I have to do the mommy hat. So if the trust is not there between us, then what the hell do we have?
We're out relentlessly.
Girls, what happens at the auditions?
How do you...
Well, it's a standard audition. We have to walk for the casting directors that are there in a bathing
Now, is
suit
Kevin
as well.
alone when he auditions you?
Absolutely not. There's always a team. Question Mark Entertainment in full.
Question Mark Entertainment. That's Kev's
and
manager.
Kevin is working hard with each of, and Kevin is working hard with you guys.
The entire group is working hard with us.
They're really nice girls. We brought them to Puerto Rico. We're about to bring them. I'm going down. One of my affiliates is in North Carolina.
You
We're going
girls
to go down
attracted
there.
to Kevin, a handsome man. I could see where you might find him attractive. True.
We respect him.
You
yes,
do respect
very
him.
much
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
What is this walk they have to do for Kevin?
Let me see the walk. What walk did you do to get the job? Let me see the walk.
This is my case, by the way. This is me, Howard, on my own champagne case.
Oh, you're very, very attractive in that.
Well, thank you,
Yes,
Howard.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me
Go
see
ahead,
the
girls.
walk.
Walk for Howie.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're hired.
That's the runway walk, isn't it?
Oh, she bit her finger.
Honey, you got some booyah. I'll be honest with you. Look at that. Good for you. How old a girl are you? In your 20s?
In my 20s, yes.
That's perfect. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're doing very well. Aside from the radio career, you got champagne, you got books. Hey, good for you. I'm glad you're doing
The queen
well.
of all media. Do you mind? I'm successful at all that I've
You
done
want to be
thus
the queen
far.
of all media? You have fun with that.
Is there a queen to your king?
What do you mean?
Not that I know of. No, Robin, I'm talking... You know what I mean.
I don't know what she means.
We don't know what you mean.
By the way, can I just ask you just to wrap up?
What?
The queen of all media is the chick in the bank. I didn't want to tell you. I gave you that.
No, but you want to know what? Can I just ask you? So whatever happened with Sony? Because this is very insightful
We're
for me.
still sort of talking.
But they got Megan Mullally behind your back and all these.
But you know what? Everybody gets off a sitcom and they want to do a show, and the higher profile girl is lately getting the gigs, even though they don't work out.
We met her brother a few
What are you
times.
supposed to do?
We met her brother?
Yeah. Is he...
Now, there's a guy in New Jersey who says he's my brother.
Oh.
I don't know the man. It's just, it's not my brother.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole other thing.
That's Zeppo Quivers.
Howard is.
That's her brother, by the way.
It is a.
Yes, it's her brother.
It is a. What is that?
That's Zeppo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is an
Should've been
honor,
Harpo,
though,
but
to
yes.
meet you.
An honor to meet you guys. I wish you well in your career. I will tune in and hear your show on WBLS, and good luck with terrestrial radio. I find it difficult to work in, but I'm happy right here, and you come back and check in with us once in a while.
Now, can I ask you if I was fired from terrestrial radio?
Come on over. Come on over. We'll talk.
Thank you, King.
I can get you $250 a show. And anything else you need. Don't you worry about it. Right?
Well, we've talked to another guy.
Yeah. We're in the middle of negotiations right now. Guy needed $5 million. We gave him $250. But nice meeting all of you, and I wish you luck with the champagne and everything else. And Wendy Williams, everyone, and check out her book, Drama is Her Middle Name, which is about a woman who has
Ritz
trauma.
Harper, and she's a disc jockey in New York. Loosely based on me, but mostly it's based on Ritz.
All right, and sex scenes are in the book?
Yes.
There are.
Sex.
Yes, anal.
A lot of drama.
A lot of drama.
The book opens up, she's shot dead on the sidewalk. Left for dead, basically.
Hey, can I just say one thing? I want to give Wendy a big shout out because you know what I love about her that I got out of this whole interview? She works her ass off,
Oh,
right?
yeah, she does.
And then when she's done, she doesn't turn to Kevin. She knows it's now time to go home and do all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to him.
But-
He's got a bad deal
then-
going on. That's what you hear.
But
there.
then I must tell you, at midnight, after the baby's in the bed and everything, I put on my little to-do and my glitter and big hair and back out to the club.
How do you do it?
Hustle
Aren't you
hard.
exhausted?
I have to.
Well, what do you mean you have to?
It's
Howard,
part of the business,
this is
right?
part of the business, and I have to be up
Really?
every morning at 6 o'clock to kiss him on the forehead, send him to camp. During school, send him to school.
Wow.
I have help at home, and he's very understanding. But when I go home after my 7 o'clock show, I usually
Well,
have
you
to
got
be
a
back out
nanny?
in the club. Yeah.
White woman, black woman?
No, she's Hispanic.
Hispanic. Yes.
Minds her own business, the lovely Mrs. Lopez.
All right, very nice.
Yes.
It's always a touchy area, you know?
Yeah.
Do you get
can-
the white one? Do you get the black one?
Can
Do you get a
do
black
black.
one? Yeah, you can't do black.
Can do black.
So you can do black, and it's like, oh, look at them, all
Exactly.
bougie, all this kind of crap. All
Really,
right.
you find that a lot of jealousy and
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you got the drama at home, right?
yeah. Like Mrs. Lopez is great. She's been with us the entire time.
What's your measurements?
Oh no, it's not. No.
Wondering
She's
if Kevin's
no.
I'm worried about him.
None of that. That's my wife at home.
Listen,
Yeah, that's her.
Kevin, nice to meet you. Wendy, nice to meet you.
Thank you,
It's
Howard.
nice to meet other people in radio, so you're doing well. And
Yeah.
we're going to be back right after these words.
Wendy,
Oh,
how'd it go in there for you guys?
wonderful.
You had a good time today?
Howard, of course. Yes.
This
Yeah.
is like a dream.
Yes. There is nobody. I've already met Oprah, but even more so than Oprah, Howard, because it's the same career, This is absolutely the pinnacle of meeting somebody.
Yeah, he's a very cool white dude.
Very, very gracious he was, and as you know, in my head, you're the only one who really understands this. This was huge.
Yes.
And I forgot to tell him, every time Private Parts comes on, I see it, and there's always several different points where I cry.
Really?
Yes! That's my pain. Town to town, up and down the dial.
You guys didn't hold anything back in there. You were willing to, really talk about,
Very
the tough
secure.
times you've had. And,
Yeah.
Very secure.
now I know you said you're pretty used to talking about that stuff openly. It was in your book and
Yeah.
everything. But it's got to be weird sometimes in the studio, especially with someone like Howard Stern interviewing you.
Well, you know what? Howard is the only one who will turn around and ask the questions that I would ask of people, and I can't take over the interview. Howard is a consummate professional, and I didn't mind talking to him about anything. I can't believe he asked about shit on your
Yeah,
head.
the one on the helmet, Kev.
If you want to read more about all that, go get Wendy's Got the Heat, because that's all in that book.
That they did. That's how they dug this up. That's how they dug up all the stories.
But I'm talking about the people that's going to see this shit. The
Oh,
helmet
yes.
thing is cool. That's
Yeah.
all good.
No.
We're married, so.
Hi, this is Paul Giamatti. I'm here at Howard's show. I'm very excited to be here. I haven't seen Howard in a long time.
And this is really your first time doing a show, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So how are you feeling, though? Are you a little nervous? Because you're sort of a legend.
These things always make me nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're sort of like a legend here, though. You should
Really?
Yeah, well...
Oh, no, that's great. No. The things just make me nervous because, I don't know. But that's nice. Well, he's a legend in my household.
So you're looking forward to this?
Yeah, very much so.
All right, well, have fun in there.
Thanks a lot.
When Paul Giamatti did my movie, Private Parts, he played Pig Virus. And at the time when I was working with him, I ignored him mostly on the set. I mean, who knew he would become such a big star?
I remember him also sort of making sure he didn't come to your attention.
He stayed out of my way. And as a matter of fact, there were so many hot chicks working on our movie that I was so consumed with them that I really never
saw Paul.
I probably should have just sat and talked to Paul. I might have learned something.
Because he, we were talking to Night yesterday, M. Night Shyamalan, and he said he thinks he's one of the greatest actors around today.
It was so funny in the movie because I was like, Paul's a nice guy and everything, but who cares? Who wants to sit and talk to him? But there he is. Now he's a big star.
Wow, look at you.
And now when you walk in, I remember you used to be like a schlub. Now when you
am a schlub.
No, but when you walk in, it's like, wow.
That have a little bit more gravitas.
Well,
really?
you've been nominated for Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Because like when we did the movie together, I was like, hey, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
It was kind of weird. Yeah, it was creepy.
I don't like
You were
it.
a little bit kind of like, who is this guy? And
no, I just had I had like pussy fever, and I had like first time movie fever.
And you were doing the show and doing the movie.
Yeah, and
you must have been exhausted.
You were the last person I was going to pay attention to.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I still feel like a schlub, though. Look, my shirt doesn't fit. I'm a mess. Oh, thanks.
You play that up a little bit, though.
Yeah, I think that's image. They dress him that way. He now has a person who buys the too small shirt.
Yeah, I want you to keep my schlub image.
It's kind of true.
I know.
It's kind of true.
Has life changed incredibly for you? I mean, now you're like M. Night Shyamalan was here, and of course you're the star of his new movie, Lady in the Water.
Yeah.
And he says that you're like the best living actor.
He said it.
No, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
Right.
And that's nice of him. But, things are a lot better.
Yeah. You get treated really well.
I get treated fine. Yeah.
How has life changed? I remember on Private Parts, you were really an unknown actor.
You didn't have a dressing room.
No, that's right. I had a weird little sitting room where, it was great though.
Yeah,
that was, honest to God, some of the most fun I've ever had working on a movie.
That's what every actor tells me. I go, God, movies must be horrible.
It is. They are horrible, and that spoiled me for a long time. I was like, this sucks. That was fun. Everything else sucked after that.
I know it was kind of fun and was like
really
family, and I kind of cried when it was over.
It was a wonderful experience for all of us, and it really was sad.
It was. It was a good time. time.
That meant I got to go home and live. I didn't get to live in that cool apartment anymore.
That's true.
Nobody catering to your every need.
Everything. Come on, everybody caters to your every need.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Now, when you do movies, though, they cater to your every need, right? I mean, you're the leading
You have
man.
your own assistant.
I got to come up with some needs. No, I don't have an assistant.
No.
No, because I would feel responsible for this person.
Stop.
I would. I'd have to think up crap for this person to do.
It is a responsibility.
It is.
When I did my movie, they assigned a special assistant.
Yeah, Jody. I remember her.
And
I remember her, yeah.
She walked around with a little fan, and she would fan me.
I was going to say, you found things for her to do. She had like a
little
baby
motor
diaper
fan.
bag.
Oh, yeah.
And she would pull out things whenever Howard needed them.
I had a grown woman following me around with a baby diaper bag. And like I'd be walking around the set, and I'd go, "Oh man, it's hot," and all of a sudden a little fan would come out and she'd start fanning me.
No, it's a great thing, but that would make me feel uncomfortable. Like he
didn't feel uncomfortable.
No, well, I suppose I wouldn't either if someone was fanning my sweaty ass.
It's like having a mommy.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It is
with a baby bag, like literally a diaper bag, and she would pull crap out.
I remember that.
In it
yeah,
that you needed.
I remember that. Carrots. She had carrots.
You still living in Brooklyn and stuff?
I moved to Brooklyn.
What is up with that?
That's the new Hollywood move.
Yeah, everybody moves to Brooklyn. Yeah, that's what
you got to have some major dough now.
I do fine.
Lady in the Water, they probably paid you a lot of money.
They paid me a lot of money.
Because Knight wanted you bad.
That's true.
Did you hold out? Well,
we held out a little bit.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I played hardball.
He said you bummed him out because you waited 2 days to respond. And he was like, he almost went into a coma.
He did.
He says Mel Gibson calls back in a half hour.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Smart.
I guess.
Was this your biggest payday?
Yes. To that point, yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
you've gotten bigger since then.
I've gotten bigger since then.
Yeah.
What's your quote?
I can't tell you my exact quote because I worry about that. Then they'll be like, we're not going to pay him that again.
I bet you got over $5 million.
Close.
Wow.
No, not on that, but now I get closer to that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great with me.
Oh, that's beautiful with you. It's beautiful with anyone.
That's chicken feed for you.
Let me tell you something, though. That's big money.
It's great for me.
Everyone always said, oh, he's going to be the character actor.
And that's fine.
And now you're the leading man.
I didn't make much. I made like 10
though.
grand or something on your movie, and that was a fortune.
And you were overpaid, believe me. 10 grand.
I think that's what I got.
And you know what?
It was worth it, though.
He got
every
his
penny.
tit pulled through the ringer on that one, too. You had to audition like 3 times for that movie.
A bunch of times.
Yeah.
Did you
Who was he
approve
up
all the
against?
people who were in it?
All the major actors I would see on tape.
Did you?
And Betty Thomas used to bring your tape to me, and
Yeah.
she'd say, he's not quite nailing it, but I see something great in this guy.
That's cool.
That's what she would say.
was
What
great.
other tape did he bring? Who else was up for the role? Anybody
Must have been a lot
know?
of people.
I don't remember, but I remember Paul was the only one that anyone ever really considered for the
Yeah.
role because
Very nice.
he would do the audition, and Betty would be blown out. And she'd go, he's doing something here that's unbelievable. Like she used to rave
She's
about
amazing,
it.
that woman. She was great.
She would rave about you, man. And I'd
She
go,
was great.
Yeah, I said, I don't care. Let me just see the female actresses who are going to be in it again.
Yeah.
Which one gets to play my wife and who do I get to make out with?
There you
But
go.
you
There
have
you
to
go.
say that when you were working with Paul,
Yeah.
that those days were really a lot of fun because there was a
They
lot
were.
of physical stuff between you two and that running around. You
You
guys
did
were great
stunts.
together.
You did everything. It was amazing.
We
You
did
stunts.
physical action. We did action sequences.
And some action scenes.
Want to know
Fantastic.
something? The reason Paul flies under the radar, he's easy to work with. Like, you do a scene and it's over in 2 seconds.
Wow.
We never had to do many takes.
You guys were really easy to work with.
Well, thank you.
Look, this is a love fest.
I know it's a little, it's a little much.
So you got to kiss Virginia Madsen in
I did.
Sideways.
Yes, I got to touch her breast. She said I could touch her breast.
She actually gave you permission.
She did.
You
I
cleared
needed
that?
it. I was a little bit intimidated.
You cleared that ahead of time?
She cleared it with me.
Wow.
She
how
said
does
you
how
can-
does that come up? I mean, how does she say
I
that?
think she just thought you clearly want to, so you can. But I don't know if you ever see it happen. I think I only did it in one take.
You know
'cause
what's
it
weird?
made me nervous.
I mean, my one big acting experience,
Yeah.
I got to do a bunch of makeouts.
You really
with
got
Mary-
to make out with her.
And I just put my hands on her tits.
You just did it anyway.
I didn't care.
And she didn't care.
No, she didn't seem to mind.
Of course not. No.
That's
And
what they call chemistry.
Virginia wouldn't have minded either, but it made me nervous.
But I I think Howard, I see actual surprise on Mary's face in the movie.
You're reading too much into it.
I think so.
You're reading too much.
I remember that scene on the steps of the church.
Yeah.
When they're walking out.
You just touched
and
her
you
breast.
grabbed her. He grabbed her.
It was crazy. Like, the scene didn't even say make out.
Right.
Really?
We had just gotten married, and we're on the steps, and I grabbed her. I started kissing her and grabbing her tits.
Yeah.
And you're telling
Fantastic.
me it was surprise on her face.
Just like real life.
Just like real life.
Whenever you get married, you grab your wife's tits.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
There was one scene where I had to give her like it didn't even call for a kiss. She was pregnant, and I just go over and I kissed her and I started feeling up her tits.
Why not? And that's the thing, is you're given license to do that, which is nice.
In your new movie, Ron Howard's daughter's in it.
Yes.
And she's like, according to the things I've read and what M. Night Shyamalan said, she's almost naked in it.
She is pretty much. She's got a shirt on. That's basically it the whole time.
Do you make out with her at all?
No.
Now, you've worked with Ron Howard, and now you're in the movie with his daughter.
Yeah. She looks a little bit like him, which was weird.
It's a little odd.
No, she's pretty.
Like
but
a
it's
pretty
like
him.
his face a little bit on this woman's body, which was kind of weird.
But don't you fall in love with her in the movie?
Yeah, there's like a weird sexual tension thing that they kind of backed off a little bit on.
Right.
And
no one bought it?
Maybe. I don't know. And so, yeah, that may be it. But I don't know. So there's a kind of a sexual tension thing, and she only has this shirt on the whole time.
Wow.
And they were really concerned about her ass getting exposed all the time. That was basically all they cared about.
I mean, when you're on the set, they're like, hey, her ass is sticking
I had
out.
to run around with her all the time, and so her ass was always like popping. And she had some crazy, weird, crazy, weird ass.
She does?
No, no, she's a nice ass.
She's got a great ass?
She has a very nice ass, but she had some weird, like, fleshy thong thing on. I don't know, but anyway, all they cared about was her ass getting exposed.
Did you ever actually see her muff?
No, I don't remember seeing her muff. No,
You probably
but I was
did.
holding her, so I couldn't see her muff.
Yeah, it would have been odd.
I never
for you
saw.
to
No,
try
I
to
never
get
saw anything.
Get a look at that.
Yeah, I gotta see what you're up to in this movie. I really do.
It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Now, you were the odds-on favorite to get the Oscar for Cinderella Man. That's what everyone was saying.
Really?
And then Shithead got it.
No.
George Clooney.
He's a good guy.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know him, but he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, but he wasn't that
everybody's
good.
in love with
I
him,
didn't see
though.
that movie.
Yeah, it was just like a love fest.
I heard that movie was unwatchable that he won
didn't
for.
see that movie. I never saw it.
He won for Good Night, Good Luck, right?
No.
For
the other
For
one.
Syriana.
Right. Syriana.
Ugh, that is unwatchable. I tried. I still don't know what it was about.
Yeah.
That's how you win Oscars.
Exactly.
Did you want that Oscar real bad?
No, yeah.
Be honest.
No, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
The thing I was terrified about was if I had to actually go up and say something.
What would you have said?
I don't know. No idea.
No
You had-
preparation.
hold it.
I tried to prepare something.
Did you practice?
A little bit.
Where did you do that? In your house?
Yeah, in like my living room.
Did you do it in front of your wife? or
No,
did you do it in
never.
the-
No, she would have just
Laughed.
Oh my God.
So,
I
like,
would've
you
felt
went.
such an asshole doing that in front of my
You
wife.
found a private space.
I guess I would do it when nobody was around and sort of do it in
In the
living
mirror?
room. No, because I would have thought I looked like an asshole.
So
doing
you got
it.
up and you went like, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this award.
I don't remember exactly what I was trying to think of, but I was trying to think of, like, you can't just do the laundry list of people's names.
That's boring.
But then if you do the other thing, you inevitably look like an asshole.
Right. So where were you going with
I
this?
don't know. I don't really remember, thank
How
God.
far into it did you get into the fantasy?
I got pretty far. I got pretty deep into it sometimes. Because there definitely were times where you're like, wow.
I could win this.
I could.
And then you're up in
I did think I could, so I better have something to say.
You absolutely
I know.
could.
I thought I could, so I better not screw it up.
Now, did you feel, because there was a lot of, when Sideways came out, there was also a lot of talk, and then there was the big snub.
Hey, you didn't even get nominated.
The big snub.
Yeah. You were shocked about that.
No, not really.
Come on.
I wasn't.
You did a good job.
What was hard was everybody being all like, oh, buddy. I'm
sorry.
Yeah. That was bad. That was the worst. But I didn't actually think I deserved one for that, honestly.
Really?
I think I'm better in private parts than I am in that one.
Let me hear your Academy Award speech.
I'm trying to think.
What do you say the second you get up? Good evening? Are you a good evening guy?
No. That would have been good. Something
Hello?
like that.
Did you consult with anyone? Because you know a lot of writers. Maybe somebody could have
My
written
wife kept saying, get somebody to write it for you.
Right.
And I was like, no, then I'll really sound like an asshole because I won't be able to memorize it or anything. I'm trying.
You should have been like, hello, peoples of Earth.
That would have been great. I'm trying to. I mean, it wasn't anything interesting.
Who would you have thanked? Would my name have been in there?
Yes, I was.
Get out of here.
I was going to
See,
thank
that's
you.
why he
I
didn't
was going to
win.
thank you.
Now you're fucking me
I
up.
was going to. No. I was going to thank you. Yes. But I was like, who am I going to lose if I thank you? Like, who do I cut and then thank you and they'll get pissed at me? But I was going to. I was.
If you would have thanked me.
I wanted to thank you and Betty, and I would have thanked you.
Oh, wow. Sure. That would have really been a surprise.
But he didn't remember your name.
I couldn't remember your name. But I would have thanked you and Betty, absolutely.
Wow.
I would have.
Do you know that would have knocked me on my ass?
I would have been great.
Can you
That would have been the best
You would
thing.
have fainted if at
I would
home,
have. Yes, I would have.
your name was mentioned on
And
the
when I
Academy
did it in
Award.
front of the mirror, all tearful, your name came out.
Because I even notice when they do press on you now, a lot of times they interview, they drop out the private parts sometimes. Not all the time.
But I mention you as much as possible.
You do?
People still ask me about it all the time.
Can you imagine if you had mentioned me on
I
the
would
Academy
have.
Awards? It would have been great if you said, that scumbag Howard Stern.
Just imagine if the audience went, oh.
Imagine
I
people
think people
booed.
would have loved that.
No, imagine people walked out there in your speech. That would have been great.
That would have been great.
You know, ladies and
Walking
gentlemen.
out during my acceptance
Ladies and
speech.
gentlemen, oddly enough, I want to thank Howard Stern. People just get up and leave.
Yes, out of
That would have been a great way to start it. Oddly enough.
Oh, I would have loved it.
I would have done it. I would have done
Oh.
it. And I'm sorry I didn't do it when I won the SAG award.
This fucking SAG
But I
award.
was fucking surprised. So I blanked. I blanked.
Wow.
I don't know. I had some warm thing I was going to try to say, but I don't know what it was.
I think warmth would have been the way to go for you.
Nah, it would have been. No, I would have.
Or you could have gone like Jim Carrey, kind of funny.
I can't
Or
do that.
you get that Italian guy. You jump up on the chair.
You go for sentimental. You thank your father. You know what I mean?
Couldn't do that either.
No, that's a little too personal.
Yeah.
Where do you go with this thing?
I don't know. So
Maybe it's
thank
better
God
you
it
didn't win.
happen.
Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think
You
that
would have been it. I
you
would have
would have
thanked
been
you.
overwhelmed by emotion?
That was it. That would be it.
Would you be one of those guys who would be caught by surprise and all of a sudden you're crying?
No, I don't think I would have been crying.
No?
But I think,
No, I don't see you crying.
No, I don't think I'm crying. I was worried I would start laughing or something, like uncontrollably.
So now you're a multimillionaire.
I'm a multimillionaire.
Yeah, you really are.
Living in Brooklyn.
I guess I am. Multi is, more than like one.
You will not move to Los Angeles?
I like Los Angeles, but I've never had to.
And that's something you just don't see on the radar.
No, I'd be fine. I just have no reason to.
Has your
really.
life changed as a result of all this money? I mean, are you buying anything?
I bought a nice apartment.
You did?
I got a nice little house in L.A.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, here we go.
Yeah, but I don't.
Real estate.
I'm never out there. Real estate.
Real estate.
Real
Smart.
estate mogul.
Yeah.
Real estate mogul. So I try to buy as much real estate as possible.
Why didn't they?
'Cause I figure that's a good investment, right?
Why didn't they approach you to be Lex Luthor in the Superman movie?
I don't know.
I was shocked by that.
That would have been good.
Yeah, you could have pulled that off.
I played a bad guy in a thing that's coming out next year. This action movie. I played a really good bad guy part.
You're hardly ever home now. I mean, you make movies almost all the time now. Now you're in demand.
Yeah, but I try to stay home as much as possible. I don't like to work that much.
Most of these films are made in L.A.
No.
No?
No. I would go to Prague. I go to Canada. I never go to L.A.
Where did Shyamalan make this movie?
Philadelphia.
In Philly?
Yeah.
No kidding. Well,
Yeah.
you get the shaft on a lot of these locations.
I go to Cleveland, Philadelphia.
Didn't you ever
Eastern Europe is
see
awful.
that,
I don't go to good places.
tape by the actor who says, no, you pick your roles by where they're going to be shot?
No.
Michael Caine said that.
But nobody offers me Hawaii and stuff like that.
You need to get Hawaii.
I know. I never go to nice places.
How many movies have you made this past year? You made, of course, Lady in the Water.
2 this past year.
2.
Actual years. Calendar year 2.
And now you got 4 movies coming out?
I got a couple movies.
What do you got coming out besides Lady in the Water?
Lady in the Water. I have a movie called The Illusionist with Edward Norton.
He's a good actor.
Oh, yeah, he's a really good actor. And,
You pals with any of these people, or you just like work with
really.
them, or you
I work with
you like how you wear in private parts? You don't even talk to anybody.
I don't really talk
Did you talk
I
to
talk
Russell?
more to people now.
You
I
do.
didn't talk to anybody on that movie.
You feel
did I?
worthy now to talk to
I
people.
think I do.
Did you talk to Russell Crowe and Renee Zellweger?
I did.
Yeah.
Russell never stops talking. so
Really?
you have to, yeah.
You still pals with him or no?
I occasionally will hear from him, yeah.
Have any of these relationships turned into friendships with famous people? Do you have people like you'd have over for dinner or something?
really.
No.
You didn't go to Russell's wedding?
No. He got married before.
Before it? Okay.
That's in Australia, too.
Did you send him a baby gift?
No, but I did say congratulations.
You did?
I did.
What about when you worked with Julia Roberts?
No. She didn't even know. Again, she was like you. She didn't even pay any attention to me.
I paid no attention.
You paid no attention.
No, absolutely none. I admit it. No, I was not interested in talking to you.
I know.
That's it. Don't be hurt.
I was
You're
so
not
excited to be around you.
Yeah.
And then you didn't talk to me. No, she didn't talk to me.
Is your wife threatened by all your growing fame?
No,
because
I don't think so.
you could become seduced by some of these chicks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you work with some hot chicks.
You do.
And
I don't know how you. It's hard to deal with.
Aside
and
from
for me, that kind of thing.
Has anyone come on to you?
Sure. All
they have.
Really?
Which is bizarre for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This is terrible.
I was saying
it is terrible.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
Who are you doing now? Paris Hilton?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Besides Virginia, who have you done other love scenes?
I had a kind of a. I did this very weird movie called The Hawk is Dying, and Michelle Williams was in it, and she's beautiful.
Pretty girl.
And I got to sort of fool around with her, and she would give me a blowjob in the movie and stuff like that. But that got cut out of the movie.
What do you mean she gives you a blowjob?
And that was brutal to do that.
She
faking.
She's right, but are you nude for the scene?
No, I was not.
Was she?
No, she had like a t-shirt on or something.
Yeah, but that's still hot.
Oh yeah.
So you're telling me not only now when you go out, let's say, or you're doing a film in Los Angeles, women do extras come up to you?
Yes.
The
level of that is probably, compared to anybody else, minuscule. But to me, it's like a tidal wave.
So you have women who give me your most exciting scenario that happened to you.
I don't know. Well,
like a sexy extra or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of thing.
What do? They walk up to you and they say, "Hey, Paul Giamatti, I'm a big fan."
Yeah, just that kind of thing. And again, that's exciting for me.
Has anyone propositioned you and said, "Listen, I'm very attracted to you"?
I get phone numbers, things like that.
Really? Women have come up to you and given you their phone number.
And that never happened to me before. It's pathetic that never happened to me before.
But what do you do with the numbers now?
Nothing.
He's got them.
I give them other guys on the set.
What is the most blatant come on that you've had?
That, like a number. A number. I think that's about.
And these are young hot chicks?
I'm trying to think of Moore's.
Nobody's
these
ever.
are young hot chicks. Yeah.
Nobody's ever come in and dropped a robe
I'm trying to think
in your dressing room
I'm trying to think
or
if
something?
anybody's ever done that.
Anybody grab your prick? Your prick?
No.
Has anyone grabbed your pick? Has anybody grabbed your penis?
Nobody's ever grabbed my penis.
Nothing. Here. I'm going to grab your penis.
Like I'm saying,
you deserve it.
It's minuscule what happens for me.
What, your penis? Listen to me. You're telling me now. You're in the situation.
I am
you've
in
been
those
married
situations.
a while. And
I've been
all
married
that.
13 years.
And you never had the
together.
exciting Hollywood life.
Never.
Are you tortured now?
I wouldn't say I'm tortured, no.
Right.
But I am a little bit miffed.
That it
I'm a little put out by it now. Yeah,
it's hard.
I'm a little bit like, why is this happening now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you almost angry at it?
40.
Right.
It does make me a little angry.
And now you got a kid and the whole thing.
I got a kid, the whole thing. I had a kid. Yeah, I had the kid.
Are you struggling?
You do sometimes.
Yes,
definitely.
That's an honest answer.
Oh no, I definitely do.
I had a lot of rough years.
I know, but I definitely do.
And then the goddamn dam cracked.
I was going to say,
and that's fine.
Look at what happened.
That's
so
fine.
I hope this doesn't mean you're on your way there.
Out of all the experiences, when were you most tempted?
There were times.
Come on, come clean. When were you most tempted?
I was in England on a thing. With a movie, and there was a woman who was like a publicist or something.
Go ahead.
Very much so.
Those are the hottest.
Very.
And they take you around.
And she was English.
Oh.
And you're
the
spending all
accent,
day with
she
her.
had the nice skin. All day with her.
Yeah.
She's like
How
my
old?
wife for 3 days.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She stays with you.
She's your mother, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got the diaper bag,
And
kind
that's
of.
sexy.
And it's sexy.
And she dresses well.
You know, and she knows good restaurants and all
Right.
that stuff. So that was difficult.
And she was interested.
Yes,
maybe?
she was.
She made it clear.
But I didn't do anything.
Wow. I don't believe you for a second.
I didn't.
You really didn't.
I didn't.
And then do you beat off like
crazy?
Like crazy. Because you've got to get rid of the fever.
You got to release the tension.
So how do you come back?
You don't have to do any of this anymore.
How do you come back to reality after something like that?
I don't know. You tell me. You get to do it.
I mean, it must consume you. It's a fever.
Do you go home after 3 days with this beautiful English girl,
It is.
and your wife says take out the trash?
Yeah. But my wife is great.
Do you think? Can you envision your
wife is great.
She is wonderful. But
Yes.
do you think? Would your wife accept occasional dabbling?
I don't know.
Would you have ever said to her, "Listen, this is crazy. What's happening to me.
She
need
said
to."
something like that to me once. She was like, "Whatever, don't just don't like."
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but
You would feel too guilty?
So guilty.
That's the problem.
Would you
but
think
not just
you had
guilty
to
because I
tell?
wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to screw it up. I really wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
And the guilt would. I wouldn't. No, I really wouldn't.
How far would you go?
Me without that, I'm like in the gutter with like a.
Right.
Seriously.
I hear you. I know.
But if you did it, would you have to tell? Were you one of
Yes.
those guys?
You would?
Yeah.
That's a dumb move.
I know, but I wouldn't be able to stand the guilt.
How far would you take it? Let's say I took you to Scores. I'm going to give you a
Okay.
hypothetical.
Very good.
I take you to Scores.
Yes.
Hot stripper.
Yes.
23 years old.
Yes.
Vigorous left.
Vigorous
big
left
tits.
Vigorous masturbation.
Beautiful. She gets you alone in the champagne room.
Uh-huh.
Puts the knee on your penis.
Yeah.
Would you let her rub her knee into your penis until you ejaculate?
I suppose so.
You probably
You would.
I suppose
Yeah,
so.
Well, that's not cheating in my book either.
Oh my!
I admire your honesty.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Absolutely.
Well,
I would
when was
act
the
like it
last
was
time?
inadvertent, like it was an accident.
An
When was the
accident.
My
last
God.
time you were at a strip club?
Last night. Wow.
I've been to many strip clubs.
No, it's hard for a guy. You
It
know
is
what
hard.
it is? You spent your life, I'm sure, in high school, you didn't get laid a lot.
Not
right?
a lot.
Right. You go to college, probably didn't get laid at all.
No, I got laid,
You
but
got
not a
laid
lot.
occasionally.
Not a lot. Occasionally.
How many women do you think you've had in your entire life?
Not that many.
Was there 3?
No.
7?
No. Probably.
4?
I'd say probably like 12.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Look at you, ladies,
Yeah.
man.
How old were
Yeah.
you when you hooked up with your wife?
26?
Oh, all right. So you had
Yeah.
some time. You had some time. All right.
25.
But did you say
Maybe
thank
even younger
God
than
for
that.
her, a woman who
Yeah,
will give it to
no,
me
definitely.
regularly?
Yeah, woman will give it to me regularly. Absolutely. And no, I mean, look at me. It's like, come on. But
So no famous friends. You're keeping this humble lifestyle. You haven't cracked yet and gotten blowjobs from extras.
no.
This is a tortured life.
It is.
It really is.
It's tense. It's tense.
It's tense.
I'm tense. There's tension.
I see it in your face.
Yeah, there's tension. There's tension. Yeah, it'll crack.
I don't know
maybe.
what you're going to do.
I don't
When
know.
girls come
when
up
I
to
crack,
you-
when I crack, it'll just go bananas.
I mean, for years, when women come up to you and hand you a phone
It
number.
is weird, though.
Well, you went through it.
I mean, you
went.
went
Oh, my
at a
goodness.
level that you can't conceive
It's
of.
the male fantasy.
Of course it is.
Suddenly, hey,
It is.
I'm attractive.
Right.
And-
Suddenly
and-
I'm attractive.
All of a sudden, it's not only just girls. Then it's actresses
Totally.
and models.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
What do
no,
you
it's
do?
great looking girls.
Great looking
It's
girls.
great looking girls.
Yeah.
Every girl you ever wanted.
Every girl that you ever would have
Kid in the
conceived
candy
of.
store.
Totally. Tense. Very
You
tense.
poor
Why are you
bastard.
doing
It
this
is
to him?
sad.
I'm sorry for you.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry for you.
I do
really am.
appreciate it.
I really feel bad
You're
for you.
about the only one who could I feel could understand. You really are.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to thank you
What are you going to do?
when I won an Academy Award.
I wonder what you're going to do.
I wonder what I'm going to do.
I know what you're going to do.
What do you think?
What
I
everybody
wanna know what
does.
What do you think I'm going to do?
I think eventually you're going to crack.
Really?
Yep. I do.
Awful.
Giamatti, I see right through you.
You know, we met a guy
That is awful.
named Billy Bob
Jesus
Thornton.
Christ. A
Right
little guy named
around
Billy
the
Bob
time
Thornton.
of Sling Blade.
He cracked when he was like
No,
7 years
he's
old.
cracked in the head.
No.
He has no guilt.
Remember
cracked
when
a long
we
time
first
ago.
met him, he was a humble, Howard, I'm just a guy. I got a wife. I got some kids.
Really?
And look at how crazy he
He's crazy.
Have any famous chicks given you their phone number?
No.
No. All right. We're not there yet. We'll get there.
No. You think
Models?
so?
Oh, yeah. You'll get there.
Famous chicks, no. I don't think any of them would care that much.
You'll probably be in a movie with, like, who can I see you
Who
with?
would you say?
You probably Kate Bosworth, one of those types, Paris Hilton, one of them,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah.
And,
I think it'll be more one of the more.
I met what's her name? Nicole Richie. She seemed interested.
Nicole
Really?
Richie. Yeah, I could see you in a movie with Nicole Richie.
She seemed interested.
No, but I could see you like a very serious actress who
That's what I was
understands.
going to say. One of the,
The
more
real, like,
actressy actresses.
It'll be the real heavy, like,
Yeah.
intense level.
Like a Michelle Williams type, that type.
There
I
you
could
go.
see, and then
Brainy.
Yeah, and you're going to just go fall head over heels in love with her, and then your poor wife's going to be there all
Could be.
alone.
It'll
Could
be like, Anne Bancroft and
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, that thing. Yeah.
How
It already is
nice.
like that with my wife. It's already like that with
That's
my
right.
wife.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
But you're still attracted to your wife?
Yes.
Or are you just in love?
No, I'm still attracted to my wife.
And you still have sex?
Mm-hmm. Good looking.
The sex has 13 years.
After a kid, too.
Oh, forget
it.
Yeah. Were you there for the birth?
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
That is not a pleasant sight. Women should
Intense.
stop that.
I guess. Yeah, it's intense.
Did they cut the vagina?
Well, no. God, what do they call that?
The episiotomy.
Episiotomy. Jesus, that sounds awful.
That's rough. I've seen that.
God, really?
That's a tough one.
She had a cesarean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Got that.
Yeah. They take the whole bag out, the whole thing.
You saw it?
I don't know what I saw. I was brief.
Why do women insist on wanting men to see that?
I don't. She didn't really. The doctors were like, come on in. I think she would have been like, get the hell out of here.
Right.
She's so tripped out on the stuff they give her anyway.
She spending more of your money now? She's shopping, getting better
She
clothes?
spends a lot of my money.
Do you ever say to her, hey, look, calm down? No. You let her do it.
Yeah,
She was
I
with you
spend a
from the
lot
beginning.
of my money now, too.
That's right.
Yeah, but there was no prenup, so she's in
There's
for
no
the
prenup.
full payday.
She's not going to get a whole hell of a lot.
This guy didn't have a penny.
Yeah, I mean, And still she's not going to get a whole hell of a lot.
This is a real leading man role, Lady in Water.
I guess so.
You feeling pressure?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I just don't think of it that way. I'm fine playing the supporting stuff, so it's okay.
If the movie does well.
If it does well, then
If it does over 100 million, I'm telling you, you'll have leading man roles.
Well, that's fine. And that's great.
And you want that.
Who do you pattern
I'm fine
yourself
with it.
after? Whose career would you like to see your career?
Billy
sort of
Bob
follow?
Thornton's got a good career, you know?
There you go.
He plays some really interesting characters. You ever going to act again? You should.
Hell yeah.
You should.
I was talking tonight about putting me in his next film.
That would be great.
He wanted to be the lady in this
That
movie.
would be great.
I wanted to be the lady in the water.
That would be great.
I'm telling you.
That would have been great.
Again. I'm ready to act again.
You should.
I need to do a film.
You wouldn't play yourself, though.
No.
You would act.
I would play someone else.
You should.
I'm good.
You were good.
I even told Knight. You know, he said you were the best living actor. I said, I think I'm better than Giamatti.
I think you are.
Honestly, I did scenes with the guy, and
I think you are.
You were not that impressed.
I thought I was much better.
You were. You were
That's it.
great.
Thank you.
You brought my game up. You definitely did.
I'm surprised people didn't listen.
I'm surprised. Didn't people want you to act?
I got offered a couple.
They
films
wanted you
with
to play yourself.
No, shitty films
Oh,
though.
shitty
I didn't
films.
like the films. I'm not going to do a shitty film.
No, you made a good movie.
People don't realize
You made a classic.
Villain.
You made a good movie.
Thank you.
Now, let me ask you something. When you get
So did you.
before
Thanks.
before this whole big success, you know, did you just take anything? You would just do
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Of course he did. How do you think I got him?
Oh yeah,
$10,000.
Oh yeah,
You could
I
have
took
had it.
You didn't even
anything.
read the scripts.
Oh, I took anything.
He went from circus clown to big
yeah, I
actor.
did some weird shit. I did anything.
All right, give me the honest answer. Lady in the Water. Is it a great movie?
I think it's a great movie.
You do?
And that is an honest answer. Yeah, I
And-
would say if I didn't.
Are you great in it?
Yeah, I'm okay in it. I don't fuck the movie up.
Right.
Yeah,
That's all that counts.
I'm good enough in it that I don't screw the movie up.
What was your worst movie and what is your best movie?
My worst movie. That's hard to say.
You don't know.
I know a lot
there's,
of bad
There's
movies.
plenty. What is your best movie?
Private Parts.
No, really. What is your best movie? What is your
I
best
like
you
that
said-
American Splendor movie.
I thought you were great.
I think that's a good movie.
You're
too.
terrific.
Thanks.
Listen, I feel your pain.
Thank you.
I do.
Seriously, I know you do.
Paul Giamatti, I am so proud of you.
Thank you for having me.
I am
here.
truly, truly proud of you. We root for you because you're our bro.
I appreciate that.
You are part of the family.
Thank you.
And let me tell you something. When I saw you act the first time,
Yeah.
I could have cared less. But when I saw you act the first time, you made
Thank
it
you.
easy for me.
Thank
You
you.
were kind to me
You made
because
it easy for me.
that's it. And
Okay.
we speak your name. Paul
I
Giamatti.
hear good things.
We speak
Well,
your name.
this is you are my hero. You've always been a huge figure in my heart.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All of you.
And I don't believe you would have mentioned me at the Academy
I
Awards.
would have. Thank you. Thank you.
The great Paul Giamatti.
Thank
I'm
you,
going to
sir.
take a break. And by the way, say hello to David Letterman. I was rude. I didn't introduce you.
Paul?
To him.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you today? You know,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you one question here. Hypothetical question for you. If you were effing a really hot chick and before you came, she died, would it be wrong to continue to eff her until you finished?
I don't think so.
No.
Is it hard?
Who's going to know? You're the only one that's going to know.
And the other thing I want to ask you was, is it hard dealing with all the Jews in Hollywood?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
And I'm sitting here, if I may just be so bold, I'm sitting here watching you two talk to each other, but the one question I think a lot of listeners would want to ask you is, why aren't you two getting ready to coordinate a Private Parts 2? That's what
an
you guys
excellent
should be.
question.
You should be
Let me
doing.
ask you something. You ask questions about Jews, about coming inside
Jews.
dead
That's
women.
right.
Why don't you? Oh, you'd let him answer, and also, why don't you ask these kinds of questions on your Late Show with David Letterman?
You know how I feel about Les.
Unbelievable.
No, but I just,
All right, Paul. What about that? The Jews difficult to deal with?
They're always difficult. My wife's a Jew, and she
she's difficult.
runs the house like it's Hollywood. Holds all the
Won't even let you bang
shekels.
Hollywood starlets.
Yeah, got all the purse strings.
Why those Jews?
International Zionist monetary conspiracy.
Paul Giamatti is in Lady in the Water. He says it is a
Friday.
It is a great
film.
movie. Yes.
It is the story of Paul, and he looks out in his pool. And
Are you
there's,
the superintendent
I'm
or
the
something?
janitor,
Yeah,
yeah.
the janitor of this apartment complex.
Yeah,
and you see a beautiful girl living in your pool.
Correct. And then we have to save her.
We have to save her from what?
Everybody has to save her.
Save her
You
from
got to
what?
see the movie.
You should be saving her for
There's a
yourself.
wolf. There's a werewolf thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, there's a cool wolf creature.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, no, there's monsters in this movie. It's a monster
Oh,
movie.
I didn't know that.
Oh, no, it's a
And Shyamalan,
it's a monster movie.
Some story he concocted.
And he's in it. He's good in it, too.
Yeah. And did you know
Good-looking
he's Indian?
Is he?
Yes.
Is that what he is?
That's right.
I wasn't sure if he was Puerto Rican or Indian.
Oh, there's monsters.
Monsters.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Well, somebody's chasing them.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know that. And you have to save her from the monsters.
Monsters.
Is there one of those M. Night Shyamalan surprise endings?
Not really, no.
No, there's none of that crap.
No.
All right.
Correct.
We're done with that.
We're
Very
done with
good.
that.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, yeah.
All
No,
right,
he's
good,
over
good,
that.
Good, good.
Thank you.
All right, can't wait to see the movie, really.
Thank you. Real
Paul
pleasure.
Giamatti, A Lady in Water. Lady in the Water.
Nice.
Paul Giamatti, everybody. All right, we'll
Thank
be
you.
back right after these words.
Thank you.
A lot of temptation talk in there for you, Paul.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens in the big Hollywood game.
Did Howard get your mind started with,
Always. Yeah, no, he gets me going with that kind of thing. But he is the only person who I feel can understand and is honest about it.
They can tell what married life is like and everything?
He understands. He understands.
Now, do you think you're going to give in now that you've been here?
I don't know. I think he's wrong.
You're holding firm to your
I'm
stand?
holding firm. I'm holding firm.
What was it like getting back in there and seeing Robin and Howard?
Very nice. And I didn't realize Fred was still, I thought he wasn't doing it anymore or something, but
He just stays quiet, I think. With
he's
the sound
very
effects.
quiet. Very nice.
But you had a good time in
people.
there?
Great. It was fantastic.
Thanks a lot for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson, and
I'm Ivan Reitman.
we're here for our film Super Ex-Girlfriend with myself and Uma Thurman, Rainn Wilson, Eddie Izzard. Want to take it from there, boss?
You know, I think this is about the 7th or 8th time I've been on the show, and